Hey everyone, welcome to CVGS. Brendan here together with the guys from the hut. Say hello everyone.
Hello. Hello.
Oh,
Yep, and today we'll be doing our predictions and discussion for the premium format. Well, at least the one announced by K Mori. Keita Mori? Is it Keita Mori?
Yeah.
My brain lag.
Mr.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, okay. My case in point, we'll be discussing about what might happen to the premium format next Tuesday. So, I think if I'm not mistaken, I put up a I put up a poll on the channel. I don't know whether I can find it through my phone. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I still remember the stats from that one. So we got like a 42% saying that there's a ban list. 6% of you guys saying there will be a rule change slash a rule change or like a change that's not related to the cards themselves, and another 46 and the other 46% of you said it will be a combination of both. So we're gonna be talking about the ban list first, since you know I prepared my slides for this. Alright, hi Rin and hi Samuel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, let me quickly open up like the first card that we might probably see on the ban list. And
I think we can sort of start with the one that I think everyone like wants banned, is going to be banned, and most likely will be hit.
today is Brandon Hands Cam, yeah. Okay, so let's go.
And
First things first, we have Rain Elemental Zazan. The zero. Onegaishimasu.
I don't know. I was gonna start with the other one, but I guess that works.
I had something else in my mind as well, but
Yeah.
if you're gonna say about Zazan, like,
Oh, is my mic loud again? Or is it just me being loud? I think I'm just loud. I'm loud.
oh, your mic is probably peaking. I can check for you if you want.
Probably peaking again.
Probably
Let me get that
peaking again.
Nice. I'm loud. Nice. It hurts. Okay, I guess I'm loud.
Yes.
I hope it isn't too painful.
It hurt.
Apparently it hurts.
Hmm.
How about here? It's not clear, sorry. But how do I make it? Is it staticky when I speak?
Not clear.
Spirit? I'm peaking, so that's why. Ah, shitty earphones.
It's very staticky when you think he might be peaking. Cap says.
I don't know how it's very soft now.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me try here.
Jesus. I think it's just me. It's a me problem and not the mic problem. And somehow still peaking. What the fudge? Why?
You're very soft. You're quite soft.
What in the world is going on? How am I soft this time?
I don't know. You are soft.
No, this is the funny thing
And somehow still peaking.
is I think it's probably my shit.
Just change your settings to match mine, apparently.
No, see, if I match yours, right, I'm super loud as hell. So I'm trying to get it to a point where it's like both the same. Like we both hit the same.
But you're loud now.
I really need a better set of headphones.
I feel like this is something that we've been discussing for years now. So
Yes. I thought to be a bit louder. Match his color, your own volume. About the same. Wait, Jungle, try speaking again.
hello.
Okay, I think I'm about there. I should be about there.
Technical difficulties.
Well
Dun, 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 dun.
Trying to. Oh, Daddy Agriento has become a sponsor. Oh, okay. Thank you. Daddy
What?
Daddy Agriento. Oh, I actually didn't check the. I didn't know that someone actually.
May I suggest a new mic? Yeah, see, Samuel, we've been telling him this for ages. The answer is he has not done so.
Yeah.
We have been suggesting this to him for at least a year, if not
Wait,
longer.
So is this a me problem, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Brendan. Yes, it is.
I don't know where to get better earphones. I need to go and find them. RAM. Campaign.
Well, go to Challenger.
Yeah, we go to Challenger and find RAM.
Go find them. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Cap could help. Yeah. Cap could also help.
Yeah, I just hope that like my stream, okay, so it's so weird. Like, why does it? God, my ones were cheap and are good. Okay, all right. I guess if I gotta do a mic check. Oh,
Agreed.
agreed. Instead of doing I got them anywhere. It's okay. I can go to like one of the hardware stores that near me. Not me using the given Samsung earpiece. I'm using some weird other one.
Not me using.
Actually,
the
wait, no,
earpiece.
my mic is from the. Wait, where's this source coming from? Oh, it's coming from my webcam. Can we try the default?
Oh, that's probably why.
Yeah, hold on.
That's probably
Hold
why.
on.
The Val.
Okay, now I'm.
Do a
using-
mic check next time. Holy shit.
Okay. It's I'm now on my default microphone. I hope no one dies
Good.
this time.
Okay,
Is
now
everyone
try and
still
readjust.
okay and not dying? I guess that's the most important question right now, right? Is everyone still alive and not dying? I hope no one's dying.
Sucks in air.
God.
Bruh.
Still peaks. Yeah, I guess that's a me problem, and I gotta fix that. Okay, anyway. Enough about the
Decent.
enough about the technicalities. Can we stare at this rain elemental for a short moment?
Cap, do you have any suggestions on fixing? Or
No, it's
Cap gone whack now.
It's fine for now. Okay, I guess I have to get better stuff. Honestly, such a pain.
Again, Brendan, we've mentioned this to you before, but anyway, enough said.
I know. It's just I haven't been going to Challenger. I need to go and get smiling face in the morning sign definitely. Okay.
And don't speak too loudly, because once you start like shouting and stuff, the mic peaks really bad. And
Okay,
yeah,
I got you. Alright.
default.
Shows that randomly new mic. Thanks.
Yeah, we're long overdue on that one.
Long overdue.
Long overdue. Where got
Right.
you?
Okay. So
Back to the sun.
back to Zazan. Okay, the thing is, right, like, I think we can all agree that Zazan has always been a problem, and I feel like it should have been, like, hit to 0 from the start, like, personally speaking.
Yeah.
It's just that, you know, it, like, I'll say this is a bit on the, like, business side of things, that it won't, like, it's kind of bad to immediately ban something that came out. And it is,
Well,
well,
I think also though, in comparison, like compared to it being at 4, it being at 1 is much less problem than it initially was, because the consistency has been dropped a lot. It's only the select few decks which still use it, which have the ability to search it out.
yeah, the
that
tutoring,
end up being the problem.
correct. Like,
So that in and of itself is the issue. It's not necessarily the fact that it's needed to be hit to 0, but the fact that some clans can still search it out is the issue. Which
yeah, it's like some clans aren't bothered by that, like, hit to 0.
by
Like,
that
Grand Blue
restriction.
has absolutely no issues just fetching out the Zazan, so
So,
yeah.
I guess now the problem is that the Zazan abusers are mostly the ones using it because they can either search him or filter him out easier.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it is problematic. And it makes some decks more problematic than others, which kind of causes the unbalance in the meta, I guess.
Hope today is the day Brendan
it-
finally
yeah.
identifies.
So I think the fact that there was such an uproar about it in the beginning kind of speaks for itself. I don't think really we need to go into this one too far.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Zazan is that problem card.
Yeah.
The very
Zazan's
infamous
been a-
problem card.
Zazan was a problem from the beginning, so I don't think we need to go into too much detail on this.
0 onegaishimasu.
Yeah.
Onegaishimasu.
But I think honestly, like this is not like the biggest problem card on the list that we're gonna be talking about.
Yeah,
today.
like
because
when you
but
said
yeah,
that,
needs to
when
go
you
to
said
zero.
problem card, I believe me and Jungle were thinking.
Yeah,
of very
we were
different
thinking of
cards.
a different card.
Well,
like-
yeah. Samuel says
for a
the
bit
bad
of-
decks aren't the Zazan decks. However, it still
Yeah,
has the
yeah.
capacity to high roll is still a problem.
I think the reason why Dan wanted to bring up Zazan first is because that it has always been an issue in a way. So
Everyone-
it's kind of like
everyone
your
wanted it
most
gone at first.
yeah, it's like something that a lot of people do think of when like ban lists and stuff. That said, it wasn't the first thing on my mind, but moving
Yeah.
on.
Okay,
Alright.
next,
like
the next
Anyway.
one.
side eyes the ban list that we wrote on our own that time.
Yeah.
Tech W.
We have our own predictions.
Yes.
Yeah, we
okay,
made
now
a
we're gonna
list that we
move
pinned in the channel like way before the predictions were
on. Yep.
like yeah
Okay,
announced.
So now I'm gonna move on to the second card, Dadong. Because I searched them in a very weird order and it's not in order of.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're trying to
Songster.
order in
Yeah.
review.
Choice of order. Choice of order is questionable, but it's probably fine.
No.
Like, we're gonna touch on everything anyway,
Yeah,
so
we're gonna touch on
like
what we need to
like,
touch.
yeah. Songster is
So-
infamous for like one
Loops.
thing. Yeah.
I think the other thing to consider is also the fact that Songster, like it's never going to be bad. I guess is like the best way to say it, especially in like a Pale Moon deck.
Right.
I mean, as long as you Tempest Sphere one time, your
Exactly.
your what's it called? Your Parringtons can do everything else for you.
Yeah, it's never
Yeah.
going to be bad.
Harrington is a very guilty part of like a lot of Payment loop.
Honestly,
Actually,
I would have actually put Flying Parrington instead of Visible Songster because without Flying Parrington, Visible Songster is like maybe did, I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless I forgot a certain grade 3 that used to be run in this deck that could be very good, but I probably forgot. Maybe. Maybe.
I don't think so. I think that covers.
Unless it's the
it.
Artilleryman. Unless I'm forgetting something about the Artilleryman part of this combo, but yeah. Okay, enough about Visible Songster.
Okay,
So
yeah, Songster is just good for.
Yeah, she is. She's just the guilty enabler for the Pale Moon loops, which yeah.
Just loop, loop,
Yeah,
loop, loop,
too
loop,
bad.
loop.
We're gonna lose another hot grill. What a shame.
What a
For the
shame.
greater good.
Next card. Oh shoot! Why did I do that? Okay, that was Oh no!
What did you do?
Wait.
What did we do
How
this
do I
time?
Control Z this? I can't Control Z this.
What did you do? What did you
God.
do?
I'm gonna take a guess and guess that he accidentally deleted one of the images that we're gonna like talk about.
No, I
Probably,
didn't delete it.
probably.
I didn't delete it. I just messed
Oh.
up.
Taro!
Okay.
I just messed up.
Carl!
Next card is Dadong.
I
I laugh
okay. So
every time I see Carl.
for context, Hayang here is a Genesis main.
I am
when-
not
when-
a Genesis main. I'm a Musketeer main. Shut up.
You are not allowed to say that until you have more Musketeer decks than you do Genesis decks.
You have more Musketeer decks. Musketeer is an archetype, not a clan.
Exactly. Therefore,
Okay.
you see. Therefore, your point is invalid.
Okay, so basically, well, Jungle is correct in the sense that in our group, I have the most experience with the Genesis decks, because for anyone who doesn't know, I play Stankyra, Fenrir, and some weird version of Amaruda that doesn't really exist anymore. But Haru is very guilty in Genesis because she alone has been the enabler for like a lot of loops that we've seen over the years. Like the Wise Man loop was the infamous one at the start, and she just got worse, and like what she can do kind of got worse and worse. Like we've seen Great Snail and Fenrir, that infinite loop with when combined with like Gelja and friends, and I do agree that I feel that Taro actually doesn't need to be banned. Like you can put it at 1 actually, because the reason why she's good is that multiple copies of herself are able to keep the loop going.
Mm.
But if you put it at 1, that means you can kind of get like one shot of it, and then like that's it.
I
And
don't
choice restricted
Mm.
with.
I don't necessarily think Kazande is the problem though, because Kazande is just an engine. Kazande is just an engine to get Taro into the soul as quickly as possible.
Correct. There's a lot of engines in Genesis that abuse Taro lah, basically. So kind of the easiest way to solve that problem is to just like hit Taro herself.
Yeah.
And there is no real need to ban it, I don't feel. Like, it's not, well, it is pretty serious, but if you put it at 1, it's fair enough that the Genesis players can still enjoy that one-time use. And she refreshes herself anyway, so like, you can just shuffle your deck or something and maybe get her again. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Taro
Remind
is...
me who Kazande is again?
Like what Cap said, because Kazande right now is just an engine. You soul charge 5 and you hope to hit at least 1 to 2 Taro. But
Right.
if Taro is hit to 1, then Kazande just becomes like a soul charge 5, which Genesis needs their soul anyway. So in that sense, it just becomes like a card that you can just play for a one-time soul boost.
Like, I mean, one half of Genesis is doing all the soul charging and the one's doing the soul blasting. So, even if you try to restrict with something that soul charges Taro, there are still like 50,000 other ways that you can get the Taro into the soul. So it's probably more viable to just like, say Taro at 1, that's it, take it or leave it, and a lot of people will probably take that offer because one Taro is too good.
Kazande is the Soul Blast 2. Hold on, Kazande is not the hold on, which one is Kazande? Hayang, which one is Kazande? Kazande is the
I don't know who is Kazande.
Oh, no, Kazande is Soul Blast 2 plus 10k.
Oh,
I mean, it's the same thing though. It's like Gleipnir, Kazande, they're all engines for they're all engines for Taro to work.
Yeah, correct.
Also, remind me
Like-
if I'm incorrect, but I'm pretty sure there's a grade 1 that is a half Kazande, but changes all your trigger, gives your triggers plus 5k, making if you're doing the loop, means your triggers are stronger than
Yeah.
other triggers.
So it's at the end of the day, it boils down to these are all ways to make Taro work, which means the problem is then just to hit Taro.
Correct.
Ta-da!
Like, there's a million and one ways that Genesis clans, decks, especially in V format with like, a lot of new stuff, their skills make abuse Taro to like do all sorts of like stuff.
Approach is the one that I believe that I was thinking of, which is the Soul Charge 5-1.
Yeah, so Kurt, I've seen people mention Kurt, I don't know pronounce the guy's name.
Oh,
And
good.
it's kind of weird because I do see where his power comes from. Like, like on play Soul Charge 5.
So that's 6
you
actually.
see-
It's 6.
6,
One
sorry,
for-
includes
one for each
himself,
unit.
right. Max is
Yeah.
6, sorry. But, like, I don't know, it feels kind of, like,
Yeah.
yeah, sure, you get a lot of cards into your soul at once. And,
It's
I
like
don't know.
Fruit counts
it
units,
feels
not
like you're hitting
units,
the
I think.
hitting like one of the steps instead of the source.
Correct.
Because-
Like, I feel, yeah, continue, sorry.
It's like in Genesis, Soul Charge 6 doesn't necessarily win you the game. What wins you the game is the 3 Taros that you just put into your soul off the Soul Charge 6.
Correct. And it's kind of like, when I see people mention like, oh, choice restrict Taro with this thing, or, like ban this other thing because it can put Taro into the soul, it's all kind of iffy because they seem
Taro.
to forget that, yeah, and they seem to forget that, like, just because this guy can do it more efficiently doesn't mean that there aren't other ways that you can achieve the same result. It might take more steps, but it's not like cutting off one option closes off like everything else. In which case, it just comes back to that point where it might be better to just, solve the problem by hitting Taro herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. My grain of salt from being a Genesis player in the
And keep in mind that
game.
this is the Genesis player talking, so that means she knows what she's talking about.
I like to think that I know what I'm talking about, but
When-
actually my brain is very small.
When the player of the clan realizes that there is a problem, that's when you know there is a real problem.
Yeah, like you can actually ask the guys if there's anyone that wants Taro to get hit, it's me. Like I've been asking for Taro to be hit for the past how many months and like almost years actually.
Yeah, you've been asking for it since we knew there was a list coming out.
Yeah. Like the second, like, you know, the Taro nonsense just got like worse and worse as time went on. And I knew from the start, like, man, Taro has to get hit sooner or later, man. And I'm the one playing the deck.
The thing is though, Jay, the problem is that the way that the loop works is the cards that enable the loop by definition already get it to infinite power. Because you can, if you, cards like, the outlets for the loop, which are like Gleipnir, Kazande, to Soul Blast, put the Taro back in, and then get it back in, it just makes it so that, and it just, where do you draw the line, I guess? Because infinite soul charge only gets you somewhere, but that's not just one card. Infinite soul blast refers to a selection of cards working together to get to that point. So what in that circle do you then hit?
Yeah. You might as well, like, you know, because since Taro is the most guilty one that enables a lot of these things, then you might as well shoot the enabler and like close off all the other things without having to think of, oh, like we banned this thing, then, oh, but what, this thing can also do it, so we gotta ban the other thing too.
Yeah.
And then there might be another thing that can do it. Because like I said before, a lot of things in Genesis has ways to enable similar loops or combos, and you can't possibly, like, you know, hit all of them just because they achieve the same result. In which case you look at the common denominator, which is Taro, and just, you know, shoot Taro and call it a day.
This is kind of a sorry. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Let me
Go.
let me make the point clear to all the people who don't understand the actual part of the infinite loop.
Mm-hmm.
The infinite loop involves 4 cards. Well, 5, including like Kazande or the D girl or the doggy that can give power. So it's 2 Gouges and 2 Taros. So let's just put it. let's just simplify it to this 5 cards first, okay? So if Taro gets hit to 1, your 2 Taros is gone. In short, you can't go to infinite power anymore. Correct.
Right.
After you kill Taros, Extrapolar and Regalia being Overlord Light. Okay. Regalia has always been decent. And it's in the sense one of the slower decks, quote unquote. The only thing that makes Regalia good is that if you attempt to damage deny them, which they kind of don't really need damage for, except for probably Yggdrasil and Non. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure in Regalia that's the only people use Counterblast for. Hi Shadow.
You're on stream before you start talking.
Yeah. Then there's Stan with Valkyrion. I guess just nice since we're on the Taro already.
Yeah, can we talk about that next?
Yeah.
I was second, like, ban this sort
this
of...
isn't less of
this is
less
rule
of a
change,
card.
actually.
Yeah.
It's less of the
It's like the
ban,
rule
but more
change.
of the rule change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, we are... Wait, who wants to do the honors of announcing this one?
And I think the reason that, like, we're more confident that this is, like, before the announcement on Tuesday, we were a little bit skeptical, but when they announced what they did on Tuesday with Standard being hit to 8 of each trigger only, we're a bit more confident that they might be willing to do this. Is to sort of hit stands to the same limit as heals, where it's only 4 stands per deck.
Correct.
That's what we're what we're thinking.
So the reason behind this is that 2 of the 6 group decks are Stankyrion and Blade Master, I think, both of which abuse stand triggers.
But don't forget your own Stankyrion and your.
Yeah, that's what I just said, Stankyrion and Blade Master. So if you hit the division token thing, so if you hit stands to 4, it immediately neuters those 2 decks, and then it's kind of like problem solved. In Stankyrion, it's even more effective because then, you know, the Taro to 1 also makes it like less of a pain than like it already is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of a good segue into the next segment.
Valkyrion goes to 4 stands instead of like.
We're a little bit more confident that like they might be willing to do that, especially after hearing like the hit that they did on Tuesday.
I believe you mean 12 stands, friend. 4 plus 16.
No, he corrected himself.
Yeah.
The 20 triggers. That means you got. Where did the other 4 come from, friend?
I am actually one of the people that still bother playing heals. I do know a lot of people just ignore it and go 16 stands just because.
Yeah, the point is the point of Valkyrion is to high roll and make your opponent feel bad by hitting them with a syndicate beat stick.
Right.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure.
the-
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure. Like,
Yeah, if the Heal Guardian's even worse, because last time a way, sort of valid way to slow down Valkyrion a bit was to damage deny,
and
so
then
that they
just-
can't get that marker of Arcturus, Eos Nasus, hell, Atlas if you're willing to play that card in your deck.
Mhm.
So that, but now with the existence of Heal Guardians, to be able to give yourself that one damage that is able to, hit the 3 you need to open the circle, then it's like bye bye, I guess.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
and then all you have to do is run some like text. Like I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure Valkyrion can use Zazan to hit them to flip their
Oh.
own GB just because.
I don't like hearing about Zazan like in deck.
I'm just saying it's always possible. Cause I'm the local Zazan abuser in this group, so
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
any
What do you mean?
nobody
Zazan is fan then.
and
And then we have
okay,
welcome Shadow,
hasn't
Devil's
touched any
Advocate.
of this.
Welcome Shadow as Devil's Advocate. Shadow is
Devil's
our
Advocate.
local. Doesn't used to play Vanguard, doesn't anymore.
Anarchist wants to see the world burn.
Anarchist wants to see the world burn.
Alas.
Yeah,
Correct,
so-
the follow.
yeah,
Correct,
so
correct,
that's-
correct. 'Cause-
So yeah, that's why we think stands to 4 is probably the best way to go about it.
yeah.
Um,
I did bring this up as well, that it feels like the best decision they can make for the greater good of everyone, even though there are some decks or some people that might prefer to play more stands. Like my Gold Guardian runs 7 stands for no reason other than I like it. So
yeah.
it kind of sucks a bit, but I do believe that it is for the greater good of the format, seeing that like 2 of the loop decks are fueled by the abuse of stand triggers.
Troy, the problem is that we can't we can't only ban stands from certain clans, we have to make overarching hits.
Correct.
You
it
can't
does-
just sort of say this specifically, that specifically, because otherwise
Yeah.
that just means nothing then anymore.
Yeah,
And
and
people-
who knows, in the future, like, if you only ban stands for certain clans, like, who knows, in the future, those other clans that didn't get hit might end up abusing stands as well. In which case, you might as well draw the line, like, here and now, to prevent a similar problem from arising ever in the future. So that's kind of like a reason why we thought that it might make sense. And yeah, as Jungle said, the announcement on Tuesday regarding the restriction of triggers in standard solidified this prediction a bit. So
Well,
really looking
it
forward
gave us a
to
bit
it.
more confidence that thinking we might be more
Yeah.
accurate there.
Yeah, because last time, what a rules change? Impossible, but like.
Now
Impossible.
times change,
now-
boys.
Times have changed. How the turntables.
All the turntables indeed.
How the turntables.
I like how me
Okay,
and
next
Jungle-
card.
Okay, next card. Well, because I'm literally
Yeah.
I'm just casually playing something.
Yeah,
I'm
we need to
casually playing-
banning stands are pretty bad. So yeah,
A
restricting-
prediction I have of a rules change is you must have 4 heals in deck. I mean, the thing is though, Cap, is you can't really
The
force
Hero
people to
Guardians
play.
Now you will definitely play
Yeah.
with or without their
Who
restriction.
doesn't
Yeah.
want to play for you?
Like, I honestly am of the opinion that playing less than 4 heals isn't the smartest choice because you are trying for like an all-in strategy.
Yeah.
I don't think necessarily requiring the heals is the way to go about it though.
Right.
Because that
I
just
do
sort of
feel
means that
like,
you
yeah.
can then go 12 stand, and there's not much difference between 12 stand and 16 stand.
Right. I can attest to that.
Okay, so why not
Let's
change
change
how
how stands
stands work with drive checking? Really
Oh,
well?
okay, so I know
Okay,
something I
can you
heard
just-
regarding this was, oh sorry, did anyone speak about it?
Nah, I'm good. Cause I just changed
Yeah.
the picture to Gastille, then suddenly we're still talking about the same thing, my bad.
Yeah, because I do know that I did hear some people mention that, oh, why not just change it so that stands can't choose the unit that is drove check the stand, and I put it. Yeah, in some way that does make sense.
It's an interesting concept, but then it's kind of odd though, because like typically speaking, and like this is sort of going back to the origins of the game, when you drove check, it was usually only your Vanguard.
Correct.
So it's understandable why like the rules have like because of like the addition of rear guards which can drive check, the rules have changed.
Yeah, it kind of became a bit fuzzy.
It's
in
kind
that
of like
area.
it feels like a weird change that wouldn't necessarily solve it because you can just stand something else.
It's too specific of a change that doesn't solve a lot of future problems.
Right,
that will
and then
probably
what if, like, you know, they just have, I was gonna say what, like, 2 of the drive checking things.
I
but
can
I'm
just
not
I
so
can
sure
just say just open the Unisang over trigger kick W.
Yeah.
Doesn't stand yourself. Doesn't just stand. The
Jamio
other thing.
Congo getting hit, Troy?
No, Jamio's too slow.
Jamio Congo is not necessarily at the top of like the hit list at the moment.
Yeah.
It will be on
I
the
would
watch
say
list.
that maybe post ban list if it starts topping, then maybe look at it. But at the
Yeah.
moment, it's not like one of the big 6 that we're looking
It's
at.
not
So
one
I
of
would-
the problem decks that
It's-
are, like,
yeah.
up there.
So I would say for now you're probably fine.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
and then now we have caps on it because it's more of what we wanted to give us things they're forcing games like Zero, but at the same time not in the TCG. I'll just say one thing, with the existence of Hill Guardians, I don't think anyone will not play for Hill Triggers. I'll just say this first. Cause
But
like,
anyway,
not being damage denied feels good, so yeah.
Yeah.
Cause there's a reason why
Anyway.
people want Hawam, right? Cause Hawam literally says you can't get damage denied. Oh, speaking of Hawam, I should dig up Hawam, cause actually Hawam is a valid point now that I look at it. But at the same time,
anyway,
Alright.
let's
Are
move
we
on to
gonna
the
move on to the next
main event.
yeah,
The main event.
Main event.
Yeah, the main event.
No, when we're gonna start talking about this, I really thought we'll open with Castile, seeing
Yeah.
as he seems to be the most notorious one in the list.
I
Yeah,
guess.
when you said the biggest one, I think this is the one that Hyung and I were both like, yeah.
Yeah,
This is-
like me and Jungle were like
I'm so sorry.
as communicating, like sharing brain cells,
Yeah.
but then was
But-
somewhere else.
See, the thing is though, is like
My brain too big.
Castile himself is also, although the way that I think about it is a loop doesn't have to be infinite; it just needs to be enough to kill your opponent. Castile
doesn't loop,
is
bro.
the embodiment of that statement. It doesn't need to be infinite; it just needs to be enough to whack.
Yeah, I think another problem with Diamond Us is that it, like, you can kind of see it, it's actually hindering the future design of, like, future DI cards. Because it means that any grade 3 that comes out, that came out after his release, sort of made him even more and more powerful. And this is why I will forever feel bad for, like, Reiji still. And like, this has been discussed a lot within our group, that Reiji kind of had to take one for the team. Because, like, if they made him, you know, sort of a more
what he
normal,
originally was, actually.
yeah,
All they had
if
to do is
they made
use the
him
same
like
skills.
yeah, a typical DI grade 3, then Diamond House is just gonna abuse the hell out of it. So they had to sort of like swerve and make Reiji the way that he is, which really like felt really bad for like DI players, I feel.
I also would like to
Oh.
say that Dark States, any new Dark State cards can also
Yeah.
be
Oh, yeah.
Any new Dark
another
States as well.
target.
So
Like, yeah, like Diamond House, in addition to just being like, you know, good, is also hindering the future design of cards, which I think is a very big problem, and why Diamond House deserves to go down to 0. Please get it out of the game.
That's all you had to do.
I-
was
I-
try
I
it
don't-
once. I don't think
I
you
think
ever
ev-
tried this card more than once.
yeah, I mean, I think among like all of the lists that I see, like I've seen across the internet, like this is the one common factor. Everyone agrees that Diamond needs to go.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anyone who would actually argue that fact.
Yeah, like, shut up.
Shadow, be quiet.
Look, I just laughed. I didn't say anything. Why? Why?
Anyway. Yeah.
Just to secret fog redone thing so you can stress
I will, I get. I think, see, the problem though is, Cab, is this is not just talking about what's available now, but also what's going to be available. Is
Right.
you can, like, before V Gastile came out, it was the New Life King, the No Life King loops. And then there was that's why the Enigmatic Assassin got hit, is because it enabled like a consistent,
Infinite
constantly
Vanguard.
standing Vanguard.
Then
then-
infinite standing.
Yeah, then Assassin got hit, and then you got Gastile. And then there's also the Brufus. So it's too generic and offers way too many options for what it is. That
Right.
it's like because it's so generic that even if you choice restrict between V-Gas Steel and Diamond-Us, it's probably not going to have the impact that sort of needs to get Diamond-Us out of the game.
It's not going to solve the problem because it means that
Yeah.
even if you solve, like, you take away that one thing, Diamond-Us can still access and has access and will have access to every other grade 3 that came out and is going to come out. And the fact that he himself poses a major roadblock in the way that Bushiroad wants to design future grade 3 cards for Dark States or DI itself is too glaring of a problem. I feel that Diamond should really just go so that that DI can probably return to some state of normal.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to step in here and look at Cap's comment on saying that the grade 3 V-Gas Steel is worse. I'll just say this one thing, Cap. If you couldn't steal the grade 3 V-Gas Steel on a strike, would it be even used in premium? I'll just put this very straightforward. Because one thing that Diamond-Us loves to do is to just strike first, eat both Brufus and Gastille V, then pop off. If Diamond-Us didn't exist, this formula would not exist. This formula is only available because you can do the Crystal Luster thing with Diamond-Us. That's all I can say. I was about to put Crystal Luster and Chain Rancor on this list. I was very close.
Yeah.
I was honestly very close because this applies the same concept for the
it's
other
why I
two.
have
The worst part about both of them is that their copy skill is like free. It's not even a counterblast restricted.
I think though, I will make a point here though,
Okay,
is that
the difference is
I
you search
think
your deck
there's a major distinction to be made between Diamond-Us and then the likes of Crystal Luster and Chain Rancor.
Yeah.
The difference I think
did
being is that I think, and this is an argument that I've seen made before, and I'll make sort of a similar one here, is I think the existence of Diamond-Us in comparison to the Crystal Luster and Chain Rancor homogenizes the decks of Dark Irregulars right now, because it's so good right now that you play it and then you see, okay, this is what I can do, therefore I should play V-Gas Steel because that's the best combo, and then I should play Brufus, which is the second best grade 3 to use with it.
You either one-up it or you don't do it.
Yeah, like no matter what your grade 3 is, that's what you're going to be playing. Like, and so because of that, it sort of, if you're playing Dark Irregulars, I could probably say 95% of the people playing Dark Irregulars, maybe 95% is too high, maybe 90% of the people playing Dark Irregulars in Premium right now are playing Gasteel Diamond-Us just because it's so good.
I don't think, looking at the comment, I don't think it's actually true that even if you remove the Gasteel, people would still want to play Diamond-Us because it's so flexible and generic.
If I'll just say this because I'm actually getting a bit angry. I'm getting a bit angry because I'll just say this one thing. If Diamond-Us doesn't get hit, the next person on the list of going into the main vested slot for Diamond-Us is gonna be either our boy Nintendo Switch or Bruce himself.
Yeah, I think
Nintendo Switch is already decomposing, bro.
I think we'll cut this off here just because we've spent a lot of time talking about this. But I think my final matter on the thing will be, if V Gasteel wasn't made the way he was, I think we would be having this discussion, but about no Life King.
We'll be having discussion about any other card.
Yeah, or just some other grade 3.
Actually,
but I think that's where we'll end this the discussion about Gasteel specifically.
I think we've made a lot of points, and they're all kind of around the same points. We're just kind of repeating ourselves at this point.
Yeah.
I used the word point like 5 times in one sentence, but anyway. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, we'll move on.
So the reduce.
I guess you could say people get a point.
No! How dare you!
Yeah. But anyway,
Gridon?
what's
Gridon? After seeing Gridon, I'm convinced that Diamond-Us needs more than just the choice restrict, so the reduce to 1 or 2 copies is needed as well.
I think
just remove.
The thing is though, is you really only need, because Diamond-Us isn't a Persona flip, you only need one. That's the problem.
And
here.
the
So
one is
if you
probably
reduce it
enough
to
to
one,
kill
then
you,
you
your
then you
opponent.
choice restrict, which I still don't
So-
think it makes any sense because you
Yeah,
only ever
but
need one copy to win.
Enough said. We'll cut
Yeah,
that
enough
out.
said.
Yeah, we'll,
Yeah,
we'll,
we
we'll
have
discuss this
mentioned
maybe
our
another
point.
time, just not today. Just
Yeah,
not
we've
today.
laid down our points. The debate, we can probably take it next time
Yeah.
or like offline. So
Or
yeah.
like we could.
Oh, join our Discord server where we have discussions like this in general chat.
Yeah, you can just,
Right.
just like
Yeah.
hit us up. Because
Hit
we'll always
up
be
the
there to
Discord.
argue.
We can continue this discussion there.
Rules though
On the
has just
debate
caused
room.
a lengthy debate that will rage on for days in the general.
Oh
chat.
yes.
And you
Oh
know
yes.
It's gonna
But,
be
but
like
you
overall.
see, this is what we call situational plugs.
it begins. It
Wonderful
begins.
like segue into the
Okay.
Discord promotion.
Wonderful segue. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah. By the way,
Move on.
yes, link in the description. If you guys want to join the server.
Then move on, next card then.
Alright. Let me
Next
zoom
one.
into my lion looking thing.
Oh my god, why is it so small?
Because everyone else is so
Niue Daio.
because everyone
Now,
else is so big.
our group
It's
disagrees
tail.
on this. Disagrees on exactly how this card needs to go.
No. I'm pretty sure I agree with you guys. I just don't like Numidayo.
Yeah. So Niue Daio needs to go, but I am currently of the opinion right now that Niue Daio is not the source of the problem right
It's not the enabler that makes Numidayo like work is.
And if you look behind every Niue Daio deck, I'm pretty sure that the only way to get Niue Daio via the superior stride method that's listed on there, or at least is Hyuga, correct?
Best way to do
See,
it.
I think Jay, you've hit the nail right on the head. I think the answer to Niue Daio here is a choice restrict with Hyuga, because
Correct.
if you're not playing Hyuga, getting 5 or more units with the same card name isn't as easy.
Yeah.
It's sort of you
You
can
need more pieces.
yeah, it needs more pieces to make it work.
Mhm.
And so
Although I
the
don't
answer then
think-
becomes simple.
I don't think banning the Nue Daio is
Yeah.
also safer, just in case. Because you know Murakumo's trait is they like to copy names regardless.
Mm.
So yeah.
But see, the thing is, right now is the reason that Niue Daio is feared right now is because it's so free. It's Hyuga. You pitch what is it? Pitch a card or something, and everything becomes Hyuga. And then that's the restriction for Niue Daio, and that also turns on the second skill, which is to stand everything with the same name. But if you cut Hyuga from the equation, it takes a lot more work for you to actually get that 5-unit
Same name.
requirement.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you might not even stand all of your rear guards, you might just stand 3 or 4 of them, which might still be enough to finish the game, but it's not, like, especially considering we're talking about an Axel clan here, it's not going to be your entire front row plus more.
Yeah. Like, right now, it's most sensible to restrict Hyuga and Nuidayo for all the points I brought just now. But for me, I have a bit more of a grudge against Nuidayo, and I do think, like, there is a discussion, there is a small, no matter how small, it's the point to be made that it runs the risk of having the Diamond-Us effect, where then Bushiroad has to be a lot more careful about what they plan to come up with in the future, because they don't want to accidentally make another like Hyuga replacement where it gets the
Hi,
other
ladies
thing
and
and
both. Welcome
drops
to
the
the
skill.
stream. I would also like to, I agree, Haya. I would also like to point out that our most recent clan collection, Murakumo Grade 3, you realize it doesn't do copy name, right? Aha!
So
Hello, Blazer Wolf. Welcome to the stream.
yeah, hello. So well, right now the biggest problem with Nuidayo is its synergy with Hyuga, and that's why there is a thing to be said about the choice restrict that we kind of expect. I also feel that it might be safer to ban Nuidayo simply because it runs the risk of
Yeah,
accidentally becoming broken again. So
I think
yeah.
there is a point to be made there, but I think it's harder. I feel like it's not easy to accidentally give your opponent a way to make everything on your board the same name.
It's hard. That's true, but
It's
who
like-
knows? Who knows?
It's one of those things where it's like you would think it's hard, and then Bushi be like, "Haha, you thought wrong."
Correct. Like
But
at the moment,
I don't know.
it doesn't seem very easy.
Yeah.
But
There's an
Bushiroad
argument.
has been known for accidentally making things broken. So yeah.
So there is an argument to be made there that you could also just ban Niue Daio. But I think that if nothing else, Hyuga and Nuedayo need to be.
Correct. I think the
Restricted.
most certain one is that Hyuga and Nuedayo cannot exist together. Then whether or not Nuedayo has to be banned is a discussion that can go
Maybe
both
for
ways.
another time.
Yeah.
Correct.
We don't either
Or
way.
if Bushi decides
Yeah.
to ban it, I'm not saying no.
Yeah, I feel like even if Nuedayo does get banned, people won't be surprised. But if it just is left at a choice restrict between Hyuga and itself, people won't be surprised either, because that's the most certain thing about the problem right now.
I guess there will be some people sneakily laughing in the background and realizing that these people don't know that I could use the second skill because the second skill is just free and not counter blast restricted or
Yeah.
anything.
These people don't know that I have other ways to make it broken.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But the thing is though is that other ways take more cards, and that's honestly what we need to get to is just you can loop, but you need to put effort into your loop. You can't just loop for nothing.
Correct.
This one isn't entirely a loop, but more of
Or not even a loop. But you need to put effort. Then they
Yeah, it's the amount of effort it takes to achieve that
Yeah.
very high reward that
Yeah.
skill gives. So I think that's kind of a good place to end our discussion about this card. That we've mentioned the two different possibilities of what could happen to it, and both are kind of valid in its own way. So
Yeah.
yeehaw.
Yep. Alright,
Wait.
let me just close my Internet Explorer because what Internet Explorer? My Chrome.
Internet Explorer, excuse me.
Internet
Chrome.
Explorer?
I'm using
What I do,
Chrome.
boomer?
Oh no.
I'm using Chrome. Calm down. Yeah, let me just close my Chrome because I don't have any other pictures of the card.
True legends were used of GX. Not
Hey,
sponsored. But
Now when we did put out a poll for other cards that people might want to see hit, and there have been a few others mentioned.
Let me read them off my phone.
Yeah.
I can't use my screen.
Some people have mentioned Stunverse getting hit with the Narukami Stride.
I find that ridiculous. I'm sorry.
I think Stunverse is a powerful card. Don't get me wrong. I think it is very strong in the way that it works.
It's good card, not bad.
But the problem is I've not seen it be that oppressive.
It's only oppressive if
it sort of exists in that limbo where it's a good card, but it's probably it's kind of a once-off thing, honestly.
Yeah, and
It
I
doesn't
think
have
I
the same
mentioned this-
impact. It doesn't have the same
I think
impact.
I mentioned
as-
this as well. A lot of strides have the tendency to make players feel bad. What's her name? Ghidorah makes the other side feel really bad. I faced Morfessa multiple times, she makes me feel very bad. But these are not game-breaking cards. They're cards that do what they were meant to do and do it very well.
Yeah.
So
I think
the fact, so Stunverse bad? Excuse me? Do you
it doesn't
lose
feel
Stunverse
right.
too many times or something?
Yeah, I don't... VTS, I think what you mentioned, I don't think Narukami decks are unplayable, but I think that they do get hit quite hard by the lack of Stunverse.
I think Narukami decks would take a major L if Stunverse
major
gets
L.
banned, and for seemingly no reason, because it's just doing a very good job at doing what Narukami wants to do.
Yeah. So, I don't think there's a need to hit Stunverse. I've seen Skull Dragon hit to 1. The problem with Skull Dragon being hit to 1, honestly, it comes back. It's, in my opinion, it's the same argument as the Zazan hit. Is in Grand Blue you have ways to tutor that one copy of Skull to your drop zone. So then is there really a point to hitting it at all?
And you have ways to cycle it around for multi-attack. That one copy really doesn't really matter.
You would probably just need if you want to actually hit Skull Dragon, with everything that Grand Blue has in their toolbox, you're probably better off first of all hitting the thing instead of you need to just ban it completely in order to actually hit it.
I think
but second off,
mentioned this. Oh yeah, continue.
Second off, Skull Dragon is the definition in this game of big number, and nothing more than big number.
Unga Bunga turns sideways.
Unga Bunga turns sideways, whacked with big number. But nothing there isn't any. Okay, Brendan, correct me if I'm wrong, but there isn't any combo which actually gives those numbers guard restricts or anything like that. It just is a collective whack of big number.
One dude that does it, but I don't know whether anyone actually.
I think Violence Flanger got banned though, so.
Is it?
Like-
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure.
I think Violence Flanger got banned for that, but the thing is just in general, it's just a big number. And
Yeah.
in order to get to that big number, it also needs to be quite late in the game. So
Correct.
it's
Like,
not.
the thing about-
It does take setup. It's not
Yeah.
as
correct.
easy as some of the other win cons that we have in the format right now.
So Granblue is a deck that needs to set up, and in that setup time, it might actually slow them down enough that you still
Yeah.
have a chance to kill them before the Skull Dragon swings at your face for like 90k, 100k.
Mm.
So like it's a scary card, but it's only scary in a very very specific late game situation.
Yeah.
And you have plenty of other things to be worried about in Granblue. Like let's face
Yeah.
it.
One other. There's been some talk about people bringing Katrina back. I speak. Yeah, I think Hyung and I are both play Neonectar to some degree.
What do you mean to some degree?
To some
I am
degree.
jungle and I speak for the tree.
Now,
Yeah,
I
he is
see-
done when he speaks.
I am not entirely certain if bringing Katrina back is a good idea yet. Now,
Yeah.
the reason I think that is, at the moment, Katrina still works quite well as a very good play extender.
Mhm.
Did Maiden of Gladiolus get hit? I don't remember. I don't think so, right?
I don't. Yeah,
I don't think so.
I can do a quick check, but
I'm trying to
also
remember
don't
because
think
I
so.
don't think it got hit.
Maybe the
I can do a
Gladiolus is
quick
the grade
wiki
2, right?
search. Yep, correct.
The grade 2 didn't get hit.
Yeah.
The grade
Yeah,
0
like,
that's what I
entry,
thought.
that's
I
the
think
just-
like with that grade 2 still in the wild, I think Katrina is not good to come back. I think if it does come back, it would need to be choice restricted with that grade 2 because that was, if I remember back in the day, that was like one of the main play extenders for the deck. I think Katrina could potentially come back in some capacity, and I think it would help just because at least personal opinion, I think Neonectar Premium is in kind of a sad place right now.
I agree.
It's not, sadly, because most of the late G support for Neonectar was Bloom support.
Yeah.
It leaves it in a very strange place where because you can't play Bloom cards easily
Yeah.
anymore. It just
So,
it gets
Neonectar
blown out.
suffered from the
Yeah.
keyword thing, which
Yeah.
basically when they moved into V, they cleared out most of not all the keywords. So something like Bloom couldn't work anymore because
Yeah.
it was keyword centric. It's actually the same problem that Amarida faced, and that's why we don't have V Amarida
Hmm.
yet. Yeah.
Bringing back 2019 Ichikishima. I
No.
Okay.
will preface this by
I'm
saying that I
just
was
no.
never a proponent for banning it in the first place. I think limiting it was fine, but I do see the reason why it was
No,
banned.
it cannot come back. No.
Now,
So,
well, the thing is though, is Brendan, if you consider like where we are in the format now, if you had it at 1,
Correct.
like it sort of just takes on the same style as the Ichitom combo, which is just unblockable. It's the same style of play.
And I think I kind of agree with Jungle. I do remember we've had this conversation within ourselves as well. That I feel Ichikushima is okay to bring her back at 1 copy.
Yeah.
So the thing is that 1 copy is once you use it, that's it.
Yeah.
You know. And
But-
it kind of makes you think about when you want to use it
Yeah.
as well. So it
Because-
doesn't pose
yeah.
that constant threat of, I might die every single
Yeah.
turn that they have.
Because the reason that it was banned is because blocking off auto skills in this game is very strong. It locks off PGs, locks off G Guardian skills, and things like that.
In short,
By
I
limiting
yeah.
it to 1, and I'll also preface this by saying that before, like, Ichikishima was banned before we got the 2020 stride, which was Momo. Momo is an excellent first stride for Oracle, but that's not why we're talking about it here. Before that, first stride options for Oracle were garbage. Like,
Yeah.
straight garbage.
Yeah.
And so with Momo's existence, I would say Ichikishima coming back, it can, but it really doesn't need to. So either way, it's fine.
Yeah. it
But
can.
like bringing,
If it
I think
does,
bringing it
1
back
copy,
at 1,
that's fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
one copy
correct,
is
correct.
probably fine because I always did think that static ability to have the G zone cards count as your hand was always something really like interesting. It
Yep.
was like a neat little effect which sort of helped with that Oracle restriction back in the day.
Oh, I did not like Oracle as a keyword.
So, but I think we're in a position, Oracle, like with the existence of Momo, I think Oracle is in a position now where if it comes back, it comes back at 1. If it doesn't come back, we're probably fine anyway.
Yeah, there's no need for it to come back.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I think it's a
not
good way of
anymore.
putting it. Yeah, so that's kind of what our thoughts on Ichikushima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a few others like cards that were named like sort of as one-offs. I saw a lot of people talking about choice restricting Ultima and Overtrigger.
Yeah, I was actually gonna mention Ultima.
I don't know what to think about that one. Yeah.
Okay, so being like Unisang players, like myself and Dan, and actually like a lot jungle
Yeah.
as well for that matter.
All three of us are Unisang players.
Yeah, so when the Overtrigger was revealed, immediately everyone's minds went to Ultima, right? Because that's a guaranteed way to tutor it out. But how do I put it? It's it's a really sucky place, but interestingly enough, like from my experience with Ultima and fighting against Ultima with the OT, there are actually scenarios where first you don't get the chance to do it because the OT gets gacha'd out of the deck like really early on. That's sort of sucked
Yeah.
up, I guess. And there are also instances where decks don't want to check the OT. Like I can't play Genesis with the Theta Sanctuary OT because I will immediately deck out and die. And like, how do I put it? It's sure, Ultima, if you hit the very specific situation where you get to first strike into Ultima and two your OT is still in the deck, then yeah, pretty much a guaranteed way to kill your opponent. But in the case that one of these two requirements are not met, then it's just kind of like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I think the way that I look at it is a win con is meant to kill your opponent.
Correct.
And a lot of win cons currently in the format are guaranteed kills. So I don't necessarily think that Ultima and like that kind of like combo right now is necessarily out of the ordinary with every other win con out there right now. I think the reason that people are sort of hitting on it is just because it feels easier, which I guess in a sense it is, but there are other ways to make the card work for you, and I think there's no necessary need to limit it the way it is. Because I don't play Ultima in my Vanguard deck. I just have the Overtrigger, and Hayang will tell you. You don't even need the Ultima.
You don't need Ultima. You just need Tartine
Yeah.
and put the OT on top, and I still die on you. Also because, like, interestingly enough, when I think about Ultima and the OT, I think about my other deck that abuses the Overtrigger, which is Musketeers.
Is
And it's kind
Ezel?
of... Oh, Ezel?
Is Ezel on the radar? I think.
I think Dan wanted to say something about
Bennett?
Ezel, yeah.
Do you want to talk about Ezel as the resident Ezel player?
Finally, a time I get to talk. Ezel. Okay, let's say after the ban list scrolls over, right? We need to see what next Tuesday comes for us first, because yes, the clan collection for Ezel is next set with Grand Scissors. However, if it is, I feel that as long as Grand Ezel Scissors doesn't have a what's it called, Raven Hair Ezel kind of effect, I don't think that Ezel should be tampered with for now. I say for now because I may be just that unlucky Ezel player that never gets the spear right. I don't know how lucky other players are who actually use Ezel. Yeah, just do type it in the comments how lucky you guys get with your Ezels, like how often do you get your superior rights? Because I rarely ever get my superior rights. Like, okay, maybe when it's like off screen. Off screen when I play with like the guys on Discord, I never get to superior right as often. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I can agree.
Like, I don't know how often like other people do it, but like, okay, I will say, when I play outside, like when I go like shop tournaments, and when as long as I'm not the last person to touch my deck, I will hit the.
As long as the stakes to win, you win.
Protagonitis exists.
Yeah, Protagonitis.
The power is strong.
The power is strong. But yeah, it may.
Because
I'll say that Ezel will be on the watch list next.
Yeah.
Because
if
the strike rules remain the same, then he alongside the Phantom Blaster Overlord, Superior Rider, Bende will also be on the watch list. Because those two are the most reliable superior rides at the moment, I think. Let me remember if there's anyone else.
Right.
Actually,
Riviera
while we're on the topic of
Riviera as well.
superior riding, I was gonna bring up Bende. I think if Ezo is going to be hit, Bende is gonna get hit first, is my opinion.
Yeah, because Bende is search, direct search.
Yeah, because Shadow Paladin as a deck has access to the main, which is a direct search for the combo. Ezo has to hard draw into theirs. So
Yeah,
if Ezo is gonna get hit, Bende is gonna either Bende or Nemain is gonna get hit first. Now, I think that's fine, and honestly, I would be all for that because I think that being able to search for the combo is kind of
Very toxic.
is kind of dull. But honestly speaking, like both of those, at least on like the scale, are like if we compare them to the Diamondus problem, at least, and this is speaking from our perspective, Diamondus is like much more of a threat right now than those two are. But those two are like on the watch list.
Too bad Cal
Yeah.
isn't in the call right now to voice about Diamond.
Yeah.
He would have been the best one.
But
to give
yeah,
his
but I think those like Bende, Ezel, I think Hoan was mentioned. I think those are all kind of on the watch list to see after whatever they hit on
after
Tuesday.
this current list, I think.
Yeah.
Correct. Because like once we clear, like I know a lot of concern about premium bandits seems to be okay. So we clear out like the top 6 problem decks. Then what if all the like stuff directly below it suddenly rise to power?
Yeah.
I think it's a very big concern people have about the
Harry
premium
would be one
bandits.
of them.
Yeah.
I think I heard some conversations
Yeah.
about Harry getting hit also.
Yeah. And
I think-
in response to that one, I just think like it just needs to be watched and pretty carefully. But there is no immediate concern that something will immediately rise to the top. Because like people forget that there no matter what game you play, there will always be a best deck.
So
It's just
Solomon
like the one
put it
that
very
has-
well.
Yeah.
Solomon put
Correct.
it very well. If you haven't watched this video, I suggest go checking it out. But I think he puts it very well, which is there's always going to be a best deck, but when that best deck becomes oppressive is when it needs to be hit.
Yeah. And that's why we have this discussion about the
Saraswati.
premium band list and
Yeah.
how to like, either get those problem decks down or just like shoot them off directly. Because at the
So-
moment they're so high up there that bringing them like immediate guaranteed win almost.
Yeah.
No, not a guaranteed win. It's a guarantee feels bad.
Yeah.
If it's not a guarantee it feels bad, then it's a guaranteed win. So either way, the other guy isn't gonna be happy if you're playing one of them.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
I think that's everything. Is that everything?
It's mostly I think it's what we covered. You can go check out
That's sort of what we covered. So
yeah.
what we're looking for, at least we're hoping to see on the ban list, and this is our hopes, our predictions, our dreams, whatever you want to call them. Zazan going, Diamondus going, Hyuga restriction with New Dio, and then Stance.
Or maybe
And
Nui
just
go...
And Taro to 1, don't forget
And then
that.
Taro to 1 or 0,
Songster
either or.
maybe disappear.
Yeah, Songster maybe. Yeah, Songster to 1 or 0 as
I'm
well.
pretty sure that even without like Zazan, Songster is still pretty good.
Yeah,
because Songster
so-
can still look
Yeah.
Those are kind of our general hopes predictions for the list. Yeah, and then we'll sort of see and we'll cross our fingers and hope that this. Yeah, we did. I did mention Luard. I think the problem with, like I mentioned, the problem with Luard is like being able to superior ride on that. But I think that's sort of on the same level as Ezel, which is like if we're gonna we hit the big things first, and then we sort of see if Luard actually starts taking off.
We kind of watch the next stuff very closely, see how that goes.
Like I think on the watch list, like the Ezel stuff, the superior ride engine. I think Crystal Luster and Chain Rancor are also on the watch list.
Those as well.
Those are being watched. What else is on the watch? Do we have anything else on the watch list we're like sort of keeping an eye on?
I think like those 4 are the first ones that come to mind. Like can't really say for much else.
I saw someone this is on the YouTube post, the poll that we put out, talking about the Grog Rock Dragon, which is the Gear Chronicle stride. I don't necessarily think that's going to be an issue.
Oh man, I know nothing.
I think it does take a bit of setup. But I haven't really played against Gear Chronicle a whole lot. It could be something to watch as well, but hard to say on that one. Brendan, any thoughts on that?
I heard someone talking about a Grog Rock Mystery Flare combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Grog Rock Mystery Flare combo needs a lot of fine.
Yeah,
You
it's a
need
lot
to
of
hit
setup, isn't it? Like
25. You need 25
the one I
life.
normally hear is like Grog Rock to next stage, and then next stage back to
The normal
Proto Jet.
combo, the normal quote-unquote combo is to go like just scale down from Grog Rock to
Yeah,
next
you go
stage,
to
then
Grog Rock to
Proto
next
Jet,
stage to
Project for like
Yeah.
7 drive checks.
7 checks or something
Pretty
like that.
good, pretty good. It's a pretty good.
Yeah,
like,
so like that's the standard one that I heard about. I haven't heard about Mystery Flare. I think it takes a bit too much setup because don't you need to have like 13 glades in Bind Zone or something?
do we keep an eye on spikes? Maybe, but I don't think as much. Other than
Yeah.
maybe Hellheart 8, but other than Hellheart 8.
But I think
Because
I-
Hellheart 8, you need to
Yeah.
G-guard a lot, and
Yeah.
considering that it's a very passive deck, that it only first strides into Hellheart, right?
Yeah.
You don't usually
yeah.
you don't usually stride anything else from what I
Yeah.
remember or tested.
Yeah.
Because I remember that at most you stride at least is
Yeah.
the guy that draws you cards, because you just need to live, right?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
Hellheart is fine because it's kind of
It's very slow.
the only finisher that Spikes have really got going for them at the moment. If we're being 100% honest.
It's true.
I think it's sad, but it's true. I think that's kind of the only win con that Spikes have
But
going
actual
for them.
proper like quote unquote guaranteed losing
Yeah.
win con if done
Yeah.
right. But
But
I
because
would-
because it's locked behind GB8, which is kind of like, okay, that means you have to set up for the GB8,
Need to
and
rush
you might not even get
Yeah,
there for
rush the
first
GB8.
stride. So I think it's possible. It like Hellheart 8 is not necessarily an issue. I think with Vanguard it's like if you lose it's a feels bad, but I think that's just every game in general. If you lose it's a feels bad.
Yeah.
So then
Melon
you
is
kind of-
forget that
we-
it's a 1v1 game where someone has to win.
yeah, we do need to I think when talking about a ban list, we need to separate the feels bad from the what actually needs to
Yeah.
go.
Correct,
Um,
correct.
I think
Very
and
Does-
Melon. I think Melon is good, but I don't necessarily think Melon. Again, it's
not
the same
perfect.
argument with Grog Rock. It's like it's not
Yeah.
really like a major issue right now. It's
Hmm.
just kind of one of the cards that makes up
Yeah.
a kind of loop, but it's
Yeah.
not really a pressing issue.
It's kind of easy to forget that some decks are strong in certain areas by nature,
And yeah,
and like,
and in the if the deck is a
talking about
Zazan
a
deck,
ban list, yeah.
if the deck is a Zazan deck, we covered Zazan right at the beginning. So
Oh yeah,
yeah,
like I think what Jungle said just now is very important to distinguish between a problem deck and a feels bad deck, because things do feel bad in Vanguard when Ghidorah like slaps me in the face with I can't call from anywhere but hand. It is a feels bad moment, but like that's just the nature of the card. It's what they do it really well. Then okay. I mean, Premium by nature is a very crazy format in a sense. There's a lot of things to be done, and it's kind of like expected that some things will feel like a problem. They might not be. They can just be very strong, and that's actually okay. I feel. Well, so have we covered? Does that wrap up our discussion for the ban list?
Yeah,
Or
that's kind of it for the ban
predictions
list.
and stuff?
I hope
Yeah.
that's the last.
I think
Yeah,
that's
well,
it.
if you guys have any other things that you think we forgot
Yeah.
to bring up, feel free to chat in the Discord. We're
Chat in the
always there
Discord.
to-
Just type it in the
Yeah.
comments. When
Type it in the comments. We'll cover it. If there's
Yeah.
something we forgot, because hey, we don't know every card in Vanguard. If we
Yeah,
miss something, we'll look it up. We'll see. If we'll talk about it.
yeah, we'll definitely debate around it. We
Yeah.
debate a lot about cards.
Oh
So,
yes.
Yeah, we try to have these discussions on stream, so because we think it's a bit more engaging, you guys can talk about what you feel as well.
Yeah.
But actually, offline, a lot of things happen. We're always arguing with each other.
We had this discussion 2 weeks ago, and then we had this discussion 2 weeks ago, and we're like, we should have this on stream. And then we also looked at it like, yeah.
Yeah,
Starvaders.
sometimes you have to wait, guys, don't discuss it first. Let's discuss it on stream.
Yeah.
So we have something to talk about.
Starvaders. I think Okay. I think Lock. I think is Lock and Dominate kind of compete for the most feels bad in Vanguard. I think.
Shadow, do not.
Yeah,
You are
Shadow.
not allowed.
No,
to
no,
do
no.
that.
Let me give illogical. This
No.
is actually serious. This is actually serious.
Okay, go.
Fine.
Lock is one of those mechanics where it's so specifically bad for certain kinds of deck and so specifically irrelevant for other kinds of deck that it really puts a split down the center where you're either okay with it or you're not okay with it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's very
I
fair.
agree with that analysis. I think, see, Glendios on a possible watch list feels dumb because Glendios has so many conditions on it. Not only does your opponent have to have 5 lock cards at the beginning of their main step, but also you have to be on 5 damage as well because it's an ultimate break effect. So I think there's enough loops, there's enough holes on it that's like you're probably not gonna win by that
I
win
know
con.
a lot of people worried because next set is reverse team,
Reverse.
which actually I'm very hyped about. So,
But it doesn't change the fact that you still need to be at 5 damage and have your opponent
Like,
have 5
no
things on
matter
the
how
board.
many reverse cards come out, it's still a difficult
Yeah.
thing to do.
Now,
So,
if you told me that V Glendios was coming out with like a better way to do it, then I would talk about being worried. But then
Yeah.
that's a problem for V Glendios. That's not a problem for old Glendios because old
Yeah.
Glendios is still kind of bad.
yeah. Gee,
but-
we can probably like cover our thoughts on like skill reviews too,
Yeah.
since that's
But I
definitely
think-
coming out soon.
Right. Just to wrap up regarding the lock problem, I think lock is kind of like probably one of the most feel bads. But it's hard to say exactly because you can't. What do
You can't
you?
remove the mechanic, like
Yeah, we can't remove lock as much as some people would love that. Unfortunately,
yeah.
I
you
have
could
one
be
of
like if we tried to ban you ban every lock card and thing, the ban list would be like Yu-Gi-Oh's ban list.
It's the
Yeah,
sort of
like-
thing where like this mechanic should never have existed, but now that it does and some people like it, okay, we have dug ourselves into
Yeah.
the hole.
Like,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
we're kind of way too far into the game to just
Yeah.
backtrack the lock thing.
Yeah.
So, best thing, sadly, might be to just, suck it up if you face
Yeah.
the lock matchup.
Yeah.
And, if you can
But-
get around it, then that's a good thing. So,
But I
Yeah.
speak as a Chaos Breaker player as well. There are ways to play around it, and especially with the format at least being relatively quick, it becomes a lot harder to grind it out. Especially if like your opponent like sort of plays conservatively the first 2 turns and then goes for their win con
yeah.
first or
And
second
there
strike.
are decks that have good matchups against, like,
Yeah.
Chaos Breaker and stuff. So, and some cards even directly counter
Yeah,
it.
we-
I can just, so...
Because we do VTS, I think you and I understand the problems is we don't have a lot of when it comes to attacking, we don't have much other than lock. We don't have any way to like boost power. We don't have any way to get rid of even
The
lock
whole,
doesn't.
the whole stick
Yeah.
is to just make your opponent
Yeah,
feel bad.
Yeah, because like it's like lock doesn't even remove it unless you're playing chaos, and so it ends up like it's a stall deck, and stall doesn't really work because you have to stall to something. And so it just ends up being it becomes that matchup where it's just like you're just dragging out the game until you either win or you lose.
Yeah. Like, I honestly feel like lock is really just there to make opponents like feel bad. Then, yeah. Just, I think, the thing about lock that is I feel that some people might forget, is that when you prevent your opponent from calling, they don't have a good offensive to kill you, but it actually sometimes in turn results in them having more defensives in their hand
Yeah.
because, you close out the field, so they just keep everything in hand. So,
Yeah,
like,
and so it just drags out the game and makes it.
yeah, it's
So-
a very, yeah.
I feel like if lock really does become a problem, I think the easiest way is just to make more cards that unlock.
Yeah. That's
and I
actually,
just, like,
I think, the
that's-
only way to balance it out.
And I think like for the most part, at the moment, like I think like lock as a mechanic and Link Joker as a clan are just kind of in that position where it's difficult. Like if you're playing the lock variant, it's difficult. Like for Starvaders, it's
Right.
difficult. It's a 1 turn feels bad, and then maybe nothing more.
When you design a mechanic around your opponent not playing the game, something is wrong. But you know
Yeah.
what? We have gone too deep to talk about this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
it's like, but it's like because the mechanic is then built around them not playing, it just means that neither of you are playing. Because if they're not playing, then you don't really have anything to respond to.
yeah.
And so you're just sort of both sitting there looking over the void and being like, okay, so what do we do now?
I'm gonna
Oh,
try to
I
whereas
turn
you
sideways, then it's
Yeah.
your turn. Then,
Yeah.
yeah. And, yeah.
So that's my stat, like my luck status, my luck wisdom.
Yeah, actually, it's not it's not impossible to play around it. Like, in addition to like skills that directly say unlock, there are also some skills that target cards instead of units.
Militant Active Dragon is my worst nightmare. Militant Active Dragon is my worst nightmare.
And I quote a line from Jungle from our fights. Fighting Militant Act is an uphill battle.
No, it seems like it's like an uphill battle at best. Yeah. But that's sort of the thoughts on luck. Anyway. Brendan, I'm assuming you have your camera on, so we're gonna start.
My
Just
camera
fighting?
has always been on.
I'm aware. Your point?
Ah, shoot, I forgot to. Misplay 10,000. I should have used the protocol first.
So
Yeah,
Brandon
actually-
will bring up Machine Dragon and oh wait, hold on a bit.
Wait, wrong.
Wrong game, Shadow.
Wrong
Wrong game.
game. Wrong
Speaking of
game.
which, when did we need to finalize those?
After stream, then I'll like do 5-minute deck build and then we go.
What is with you and deciding your deck view 5 minutes before finalizing it?
Hey, you got me the top placing. I don't mind.
Oh yes, but actually no.
Okay. I'll just play. I haven't played this deck in a while, so I'm just gonna pull this out for fun once.
Yep. Yeah, guys, if you guys wanna challenge us on CFA or remote, actually remote is a bit inconvenient now because like we're all in a separate call. But
I mean, there are ways for us to do it though. So you can join the CVGS server and we can arrange from there as well. So it's not really.
but CFA is more convenient to a certain
Yeah.
extent. Because I can just switch my scene.
I mean, the settings that work for this call will work for every other call though. So.
No, it's not the settings for this call. It's just that I'll need to leave you guys and go into the CVGS. So. Yikes. Whoops, not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to use my phone.
Good job, Brendan.
Hold on.
I don't think of. I think okay. When the Ride deck was first announced VTS, I was like, yes, I can play more grade 1s in the Ward. But I think it doesn't necessarily. I don't think. After, and I sort of like while I was in the fence, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be cool. But I think on like hindsight now, it just kind of feels like okay, yeah, we don't need it. It doesn't need to happen. Yeah, that's sort of my thoughts. I don't think it needs to happen. Because I think, yeah, I think there is okay, and some people will disagree with me on this, but there is some strategy to like what you keep in your hand, and like what you have in your opening hand. And so being like in premium, if you have it opens you up to like making those greedy plays that like you can potentially make. So I don't know.
Actually, you know what? Sorry. As much as I would love to play my prominence core, I want to test my riser.
Is your riser the? I haven't played against risers before, so
Yeah,
I guess we'll just see what.
Yeah, I'll probably
Guess we'll
lose, but I just wanna play riser.
You will most likely lose with the deck that I'm playing. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'll just.
I will mull 3.
It's okay.
No, you know what? Mull 4.
See, losing isn't like a problem. I don't mind losing. It's just.
Bye, Edric. Thanks for coming. Mull 4.
Samuel, I fiddled with the Angel Feather deck there. Okay. Nice! Yeah. See, upgrading decks is what we love to help people with, because like, everybody deserves to play better. I mean, we won't tell you what cards to use, we just let you run yourself into the walls and then, you fix it.
That's the best way to build a deck. Run it into the wall. Run it into a wall, and if it doesn't work, fix it, and then run it into that wall again.
Yes, look at me.
No, run into a different wall, please. Don't run to the same wall.
Run it into the. You run it into the same wall, and then there's another wall behind it.
Yeah.
Like every time, yeah, you just keep breaking down walls until you get
Yeah.
back to a place that you're
Wow,
satisfied with.
I kind of don't wanna reshuffle this hand, but at the same time I kind of need to. Yeah, you know.
Roll for 4.
Okay, Ken.
So I'll go first.
Crossing
Fire.
fan. Oh.
Ride, barrel, draw, and path.
Oh no. Oh no.
Really?
I forgot.
Really?
I forgot to go and dig for my G Guardians.
Immediately after we talk about it too, how fitting.
How fitting, how fitting.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. It's okay. I got this. Draw.
I didn't know, I didn't realize.
Okay. I don't have Battle Riser, so forgive me.
Okay.
Nah.
But you get to attack anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All the suggestions
I'll take-
that
I'll
was
take it.
done, though I didn't realize it didn't
Nice.
last like 3 days.
Go.
It do be like that sometimes,
Craving Claw.
unfortunately.
Oh my goodness. Ride to Zirconium. You know the drill.
It's alright. You know, I didn't get good overnight.
Yeah.
I lost like
He jumped into a pool of radioactive waste and became the protagonist.
The protagonist!
Wow. No. Okay, the real story is that in like my,
yeah.
in my elementary and middle school days, I was a noob that didn't really know how to mess with
Yes.
numbers and everything. Until I started until I like at one point like gave up on Vanguard entirely by selling like all of my Royal Paladin cards to start Battle Spirits. I think that was where all began.
Brendan, Zirconium.
Yes. Yes, the one card I remember. I think actually put front row is okay.
Put front
Front row is okay, and he said he puts it to the back
Craving
row.
Claw, swing for 18. On hit.
Yeah, the on hit hurts though.
Just let him search only.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Zinc.
Nice. Check.
1
Nice.
damage.
Another heal, jeez. Let me just change my lighting.
Hit top 5 for Starvader.
Okay. My lighting is better than...
Craving Claw. Pass turn.
Okay. Alright. Cool Hank, swing. I mean, this is really
no guard.
my
guard?
only play. Meh.
No guard.
Check.
Guard. Check. Nothing.
Nothing. Go.
Draw trigger.
Wait, I'm 9k, bro. Why are you taking that?
Oh, swing under, even worse. Okay, draw that trigger then.
Damage deny!
Damage deny. I don't have a grade 3 in hand.
Oh
that's,
dear.
That's probably
Oh.
fine.
Okay.
It's
attack.
okay.
18 on hit.
Let me math this.
By the way, then your one card unlocks.
Right.
Yes, your 1 card unlocked last turn.
Right. Thanks. No, because I.
That's not Omega lock.
How
Don't
do
need
I-
scared.
How much?
Why use skill to Omega Lock when you can use your opponent to Omega Lock?
Wow. Okay, I think if I'm not mistaken, I should guard here because I don't have the full thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Eh? Actually, no guard.
Oh,
Chaos Breaker.
Oh,
there we
nice.
go.
Okay, Claydol.
Pass.
No tan, stand no dolo.
They're gonna say, Ore-sama.
Oh,
Yeah.
sama Rider! Ultimate Riser. Duel player. What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, XL2, one draw.
Right.
Slide this to the back, I suppose.
Enjoy
What's
that
that
marker
card
while
actually?
enjoy
The
that
one that
marker
got-
while it lasts.
Alright.
Oh yes. Thank you for reminding me. On hit.
Yeah.
I'll put a Zirconium into my hand.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah,
about
alright.
this.
Sheesh.
It's okay though. It's not the worst. Okay, play the shout. Nah, the shout.
Would you like the prop shots too?
Actually, you know what? We proc shout. Top deck tie.
The top deck heal.
Oh, okay, we both. What happens when you tie?
It's either both draw or both go to soul, right?
Oh, both draw.
Can't remember which one.
Both draw.
Yeah, both draw.
Oh, the draw card.
Okay, now I'll counter blast
Yeah,
one.
nice.
I'll counter blast
How
one.
to give your opponents free value.
How to prevent your opponents from healing while Prevent damage trigger by having them draw the trigger.
Okay. Raptoria will eat my shout and dig for do it for the I can't do the full combi, but I can push, so I guess that's what I'm gonna do.
You might as well push while you still have your marker.
Facts. Okay, I call 2 Cat Butlers, 1 Riser Custom. Alright, we go.
Boom! Look at that full field.
10k.
Let me think. Power?
10k flat.
I card this one.
13.
That's one I take. No trigger. And rose date.
20k.
Got this one.
Okay, end of battle, slide to soul, counter charge. Mega attack.
Take.
No trigger.
Zinc.
End of battle, call plus 1. Spedio the Dino. Oh, that's Saba, Spedio the Dino. Do it for that.
Okay.
Attack for 17 plus 6, 23.
Still got 2 checks.
1 check.
1 pass.
No hit. Coca.
Sure.
Cat Butler, retire, so plus 1. We stand.
Imagine guarding for a 1 pass.
Oh, this is a grade 2. I see. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
This one I take.
Sheesh. Check. Don't have. 1.
Zirconium.
Dozo, then I rewrite the Mega Flare. Marker, 1 draw.
Ride to Chaos Breaker Dragon. And discard for stride.
If only I had the G-Guard that can help me.
Go to Alfani. So close when discarded for stride, Soul Blast 1. Place a card from your hand as locked on a rearguard circle.
I don't like that card.
It's fine. Like, most of my cards in my hand are pretty disposable anyway.
Then Alfani is on place, Soul Blast, flip Chaos. That's not a Chaos card, so flip this one. This one face up. Choose 2 rearguards and lock. You definitely have 2 to lock, so I don't get to draw 2, but that's fine. Call Zirconium. Actually, there's no point in calling Zirconium. No, there is a point in calling Zirconium. Top card is to an open rearguard circle. You know, there isn't a point in calling Zirconium. That was dumb, but that's fine. Activate Craving, send Craving Claw to Soul, unlock the one on the Axel circle, and then lock the Cat Butler.
Good choice. Be gone.
Call Craving Claw. Go to attacks. Because you have a lock card, Zirconium will give Alfani base critical 2.
Sure.
This is 34 to crit with a non-hit.
Hit me, bro.
Like, show us the double crit.
Goes over trigger.
Nah.
Oh boy.
Double power
It doubles,
critical.
right? So,
Yeah, so it becomes.
so this is not 4 crits.
Yeah, and so I draw this card, and then heal trigger. I do heal,
Oh my
Nice.
god, I get
Yeah.
2 to 6.
and then the million also goes over here. So this is 4 damage.
Okay. How much damage are you on, Jojo?
I'm at 3.
Okay, check 1, crit all in. Check 2. Check 3, draw trigger, all in, draw. I cried.
One more heal.
No, I die. No, I drew the heal trigger from my draw. Dang.
Big memes! Big memes!
Fastest game in the West, bro. Boys.
Big memes!
Ah, feels bad. No, it's okay.
Yeah, the over trigger buffs the like helps with our offensive problem for one turn, but it's like it's like
Like absolutely nothing happened. Jungle just checked the OT and ends Dan's career.
Whee!
I mean, but Jungle, will you have been able to withstand the next turn's onslaught?
Probably not. I don't have
no,
that
I
much.
got another cat butler.
Wait, how do you wait, but you have two in hand,
I had one
I was
more.
gonna ask, how do you plan to push an offensive when like two of your columns are locked up? And
I
then
don't need columns, I just need one open rear. He gave me so
Yeah.
much open counter blast, I can just mega flash.
Well, yeah, like because he'll still have his axles until his rear guards unlock. Actually,
Yeah,
I can like bring the unlock forward, but sort of like.
wait, did you use Craving Claw? Like, couldn't
Yeah.
you? Oh wait. Oh sorry, you have to be on Chaos Breaker.
unlocks one and then unlocks one, but
Yeah,
I wasn't
if
on Chaos
if
Breaker.
I had my unlocking Giga, I could force open
My
one
shiny
open rear guard
shiny
here.
photon boy. Shiny photon boy.
Well, there's also the
Yes.
yeah. I wish I had my unlocker. Then I can unlock like this, like at least one of the main circles, so that I
Yeah.
even if I lose the access,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
correct.
Okay, Chaos Breaker can take a seat for now.
It did what it came out to do.
Yes, yeah. Okay lah, but I'm very satisfied with the Riser deck as a whole. It's
Yeah.
not bad.
It is a very powerful deck.
I miss the day. I miss Cat Butler, man. I miss abusing Cat Butler.
Shoot Cat Butler.
Why play an easy loop when you can play a hard loop? If English Vanguard getting the Shaman King set, and what crossover set would you like to see in the future? I think it. Okay, so I'm not sure because we did get the announcement that the Token Ranbu one is coming out in January. It's
Yep.
the 2021 set's coming out in 2022. Yes, that is a thing. So if Shaman King is coming out, I believe Monster Strike. We don't know if Monster Strike's coming,
No,
but
Monster
Monster
Strike
Strike would be
definitely.
first. Well, the thing is though, is if Token Ranbu is coming out, it might just be a late next year thing.
Could be.
It's just like they haven't announced it yet because they're still trying to work it out, so that's
Oh.
possible.
Oh.
So Monster Strike Monster Strike might come out, and then also then Shaman King might come out. With the English side, it's hard to say because some things don't cross over, so it's hard to say. I don't know. I've never crossover sets are kind of like a hit and miss for me. Either they are there, like sometimes I like them, and sometimes they're just kind of like okay.
I mean,
sure.
Sugar was the best thing to have happened to me in Vanguard, so...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Moltu.
High Coral.
What crossover set would you guys like to see? I mean, if anything, I would just want more Tokarampu support, because
Yeah.
I'd rather get support for already existing crossover, rather than getting more crossovers with no future support. It's always like feels bad. So, yeah,
Okay,
I just want to see more
my hope and
Tokarampu.
dream is if.
I mean,
Bushi-
Dieliner with Overtrigger sounds fun.
Yeah.
Like if you go Force 2 and then you get like the skill to get plus 15k in a crit and then you check Overtrigger, isn't that 6 damage?
Easy.
Easy clap. Easy clap.
Okay. Also,
Fastest game in the West.
if
Fastest
Bandai
game in the West.
And Bushi if Vanda and Bushi can see eye to eye, I want to see one very specific crossover.
Which one? No, it's not happening.
No, I'm saying if they see eye to eye.
I might sing one Nova, I recover that to 1 damage.
I got
No!
it. I heal until 1 damage. Oh boy.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see
that-
the nonsense that goes on over there, and I
Yeah.
don't think I want to see the same
roll
level of
8.
nonsense
I
in
go
Vanguard.
first. Roll 8. I go first.
Vanguard times common
Roll.
rider.
Angelic, check top 7.
No.
Hayang is just like Yamete.
Angelic reveals Aurora Star.
I haven't even mal finished, but it's okay.
Jungle's
It's-
just going off.
It's fine. I don't attack on the first turn anyway, so it's okay.
Sure.
So this one goes to
Can I get a
hand.
game in after this one?
Yeah, sure.
Can.
L share. Look at top 5.
Oh man,
deal
I
of
was
coral?
about to be like, okay, after this
guilty
round, I'm
gear.
Oh
gonna-
wait, sorry. Hold on. I misplayed. I'm supposed to draw this card, then
Dude,
put this on. So
Maybe this is why I should slow down a bit, Jungle.
Yeah, maybe, and then top
Calm, Jungle.
top 5
calm.
whips, so that's fine.
Calm.
Pass turn.
Jungle, you need to.
I think
calm.
there's a lot of like animes and stuff that people might
Yeah.
want to see crossover with Vanguard, because who doesn't want to see their favorite anime characters in like a TCG? But I mean, that's kind of why shorts exist. So, like, as much as we like to play Vanguard, Bushi does have their like anime card game sync, and that's why shorts. So.
It also have standards.
Oh, Samuel, you can come in after Hayang.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll need to
In the
move
next
servers.
hour, actually, if it's in the next hour, you feel free to
How long more?
continue.
Wait, how long more is the stream going?
And preferably, I would like to end it at midnight so that I can, play test.
Yeah. We need to
Yeah.
finalize because we're entering a Battle Spirits tournament tomorrow, so we need to finalize our decks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because apparently now need to send picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
I mean,
yeah.
draw one.
Brendan can
Yeah.
swap the area after that. After
Yeah, I
his
need to
match
find
with
my
Hayang.
quick shield. Where's my quick shield?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, since Sam wants to get the game in the next hour,
Well,
feel free to
in the
just
next,
play.
there's still 55 minutes, so.
Well, that's true. Just kill him very fast.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't say I'm not voting for who in particular. I just said kill him very fast. It could apply to either one of you guys.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Nice save. Nice save.
I'm grabbing.
300. Sometimes my genius. It's almost frightening.
Alright. I needed to
Legion Naruto plus Vanguard.
That'll be pretty funky.
Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. It's just Murakumo
No.
with Naruto's face.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's just
It's just Murakumo with Naruto. I'll take.
yeah, reskin the Murakumo units. Like the same skill, but it's just like different name, different face.
Draw.
No, we just like paste Naruto's face on that works too.
Right? And then for the bleach one, you paste them onto, I don't know, Nubatama or something.
10.
Oh my
10 on
god.
hit.
Hit me, bro.
No trigger. On hit, front row, back row to hand. Pass turn. Ninja Master M gets isekai to Cray. Yes.
Oh my god! Wait, no. I'll be after that.
We need a Ninja Master M cosplaying as Naruto.
Oh my
It's
god!
good. Don't they both have blonde hair?
Yes, they do.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah. The cosplay we never know we didn't know we needed until now.
The cosplay we never knew we
Sing
needed.
under-
Yeah.
Ninja Master M.
Give me one to
Yeah,
pass.
I take.
Oh, you can always give it to side, never
All
mind.
in.
Then what's the
My-
point?
I want
Heal
am I
Toriga.
okay?
Here, Toriga. I also go.
Absolutely nothing changes.
Absolutely nothing
Even
changes.
when the night changes.
Draw. Ride to Coral. On ride, send a card from my hand to Soul. Draw 2.
Nice.
And then my Vanguard gains the skill until end of turn. All my units in front row get plus 10k for every 2 Coral cards in Soul. I have 4 right now, so plus 10 to front row. For those of you who have been long-time watchers of the channel, Cap did a version of this a long time ago, but mine, I believe, is a more optimized version.
Oh wow! Okay.
Soul to drop. I look at top 5 for a Coral, put it either into my hand or my Soul, and put it into my hand.
Kenji meets Sada meets his own Animisu.
Yeah, it's just a mecha anime of him driving Daikaiser.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
This is
it'll be the
20
whole
23.
25 minutes of Daikaiser. No god.
Unparalleled
No
anime
trigger.
experience. Kote
Yeah.
kinda cute though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, just kind of see. It's Gundam, but Daikaiser.
Then
Pass turn.
I mean, Kote is extra enough as he already is, so
Yeah.
it's a perfect
It's like you could see it. Like you could see Cortez like a Gundam pilot with that.
It's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, we're gonna.
And then different fight needs to be the English voice actor.
Oh my god! Dude! I think he would like start weeping if you casted him as the English voice actor.
Hmm.
What? Okay, so last one to counter charge. Okay, I actually wait, hold on, I need my dice. This is gonna get dicey.
This is gonna get dicey.
Wow! Get out!
This
Get
is
out
gonna
here.
get dicey. Unintentional pun wins.
It is intentional. Shut up,
So I
Jacob.
didn't really bring dice, so I'm just gonna use my core instead.
No, because I'm pretty sure Brendan didn't mean it in the like dicey in the other way. He just meant dice.
But this is gonna get.
Unintentional pun
This
wins.
is really gonna get dicey. Oh hi Goldbar Goldgrid, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Welcome,
to the stream.
welcome.
Okay, so I counter charged with my boy, with my girl Dindrin. So, what's the next move? Ah yes, we seek tomato.
Seek tomato.
Big
Yeah.
tomato.
I seek tomato.
Yes.
It is what it is. You heard that correctly, Jungle.
Search for that tomato. You'll find it somewhere deep in your soul.
Right. Find Agloval.
Mm-hmm.
We're being proud for using Carl Lefray.
Brendan, you better make me proud for using core. Love Brian.
You have a supporter then. You gotta win this now.
Nice.
You can't fail the audience.
Coral. Oh, thanks for the super
Oh,
chat.
thanks for the donation.
Thank you for donation. Yes,
Wait,
Coral.
Yeah.
Well, Coral is like one of my. I think Coral is like probably the closest to a pure G deck that I still have.
Dude, she still beats like our facing, so
Yeah.
Okay, where's my number?
it's okay if you run a G engine as long as the G engine like still kills people.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dindrin has 3k.
Murder is okay.
Falon has 5k.
Murder is okay.
Falon has 5k.
Mhm.
This guy has 8k. Goboda has 8k. Percival has 3. My boy.
I'm not gonna remember all of this, Brendan.
Yeah, just give him the numbers like once you start swinging.
Oh, my prom call is base 2 crit. Fun.
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 I realized that I could stride, but never mind. This is just as good.
Yeah, I was gonna ask like, are you gonna stride? Question mark?
It's okay. It's still a good push turn with or without the stride.
Here we go. Here you go. 27k 2 crit. I might as well be the stride.
I'm 27k, right?
Yeah.
Ditch for G-Guard.
Stride.
Citron. Citron, when it's placed on Guardian Circle, call one from hand. And then it gets plus 10k to end the battle. So 25, 38. On place, send a card with Coral from my rear guard or hand to the soul and draw a card.
Tu pasa.
So 2 pass, yeah, 2 pass.
Miss.
I'm cool with that.
Miss. That's fine.
That seems good.
Flat 20.
What, 20?
Yeah, flat 20.
This one I eat.
Like a
Quick
trigger.
Quick trigger. 10 to Vanguard.
Normal.
Now cancel out all his attacks.
Nope. 27.
27, I am 23, so 5k guard.
Imagine hitting false numbers without being a force.
Red core not supposed to be in this box. So you're what, 23
23.
24.
Take the trigger.
On hit, revelation.
10k!
Palm tree again.
Mm-hmm.
Eat Dindrin. This is 27 again.
Guard 10.
Bounce. How much is this? 13 plus 3, 16 plus 12, 28.
No trigger.
Alright. Turn's yours.
And draw.
Prominence core grabbing those
Bitch.
cores. Yeah.
Stride.
Oh my god, I didn't realize.
Arcadia Star. Stride skill. Send Honoka to Soul.
If I
Gotcha.
do this right, Jumbo has this turn to kill me.
No,
Yeah.
he needs one turn to set up.
Yeah, I can't kill you this turn.
Oh
Yeah.
great, so I guess I win.
Yeah.
Soul, ditch, Honoka, check top 5 for a coral. Go to Soul this time. Count is 6, I think. Yeah, count 6. So plus 15 to front row. Call Liesla. No, not yet. How do I activate Arcadia Star. So flip one, bounce one to my hand, search my deck for a card and put it into Soul. Shangri-La Star, go to 7. And then she gets plus 10k.
Jumbo, have you tried using different first strides and not using this coral? Or is it you have no choice but you have to use coral to flip coral?
No, well, the thing is the other stride needs me to have 2 copies of her already face up in G-Zone.
AKA you have no choice.
Yeah.
No, as in, I'm pretty sure one way you could go about it is you stride the
I mean,
premium card.
technically I could play Tempest Sphere, flip one up, and then do that.
No, we do not talk about Tempest Sphere, but I was thinking of
all these
playing the
top
stride
card.
shandy.
Send Honoka to Soul, this one to Soul.
I was thinking about the stride shandy, because stride shandy can be good for you.
Stride Shandy is okay, but it relies on Harmony, which isn't, it's not
No,
really
no,
that good
it
either.
just needs you all you have to do is just call someone behind her and you could about.
I know, it's sort of like, yes, but this, I feel like this one's a better setup for first one.
Oh, because you can do the
Yeah.
search and put the soul, right?
Ditch for 5, look at top 5. No Coral.
I mean, I don't
bad.
play enough coral, so I don't know. I've been playing.
Well,
Twilight
half
and-
of the game plan is to have that continuous buff to front row. So it kind of
Yeah.
makes sense that you would want to go into this one, just to like, get and buff up that process.
True.
Go to combat.
Okay.
This is plus 15, 41, 51, 51.
Giga. I call my greatest cat. Slavey Flare.
Mm-hmm.
Kitty.
Kitty. I call nothing just to eat.
Your trigger? Power here.
Definitely
so.
you.
Crit. All here.
All there.
All here.
Okay, so I'll take one.
1.
Okay. Chimai. Draw trigger. Power to mark /1 draw.
Hit Fallon for big number.
I see.
If you want a number, I can give you a number, allow it.
A bit no point, so die. Let it die.
Do be like that sometimes.
Can...
Last turn.
Oh, I naturally went for my core box.
Yes.
Start step, call step, DOVA step, stand and draw.
Refresh step.
Refresh. Yeah.
Refresh your step. No, see the untap, upkeep, draw.
Step, I'm keep and draw.
Wrong games, everyone. Wrong games.
Charge and draw.
Charge and draw.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna ditch mark /the strike.
I thought every games used to have that like start of turn catchphrase.
I
Every
mean,
game
it's
has
a
that.
great phrase. It's a great phrase to make.
We go into Holy Gurgit.
Helios!
Yeah.
And then
Draw
untap
hand size,
Oh,
hand size is 11.
Yep.
like thinking about it, it probably started from Yu-Gi-Oh's like Toledo Thunder.
Dodo.
Everybody was adapted.
Samuel with that force of will.
I call to Agroville Unite Tasse. I get one.
Unite Joken Tase. Get quad drive.
Oh, my GB3 is up. For
You
each
are
year
a
that I have-
BB3, so you lock off the Great One Sentinel.
I like the reason I didn't hit Vanguard with like the laser. I was like, if I give him that one more damage, he's probably got Ultima. So we're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well, I take the Percival. Okay, we're gonna
Wait,
take,
how do you? Oh, Robert. Okay.
take Percival and
Even though we have
ditch.
multiple people who talk. So
I guess I can afford to ditch the Percival. Do I want to ditch the Percival?
and I'll just rocket this turn. You can always get another Excel marker.
I don't need another Josephus, so yeah, you're right. The Josephus in my hand is like pretty dead.
Yeah, Josephus is a very weird card to draw into, cause you can only it's still really broad from deck. So if you draw into it, you have to rely on the board decking stuff to get it back. Not the best.
Oh, I can still search from deck. I think I have one last Agloville in deck.
Agloville.
When you search your deck, I play Opposition Agent.
Oh shit.
No! You gotta say the token Rambu self-sabotage. When I would look through my deck, I can only look at the top
The
card.
top 2 cards.
Okay,
No, not even top
Django.
2 cards, it's the top card. Top card.
Is it top
Only the
card? I thought it was top 2. Even worse.
No, it's only the top card. It's only the top card. It's even worse. I cannot phantom who in Bushiroad thought, oh yeah, that's a perfectly good skill to give yourself.
Like if it was for both players, okay, maybe got something there, but
Yeah, correct. If it's for both players, it's actually not too bad, cause like I can just search with the the Mamba searcher on the
Yeah.
right, and then afterwards you call the thing, so you prevent your opponent from tutoring as well. But like to yourself, why?
Aven Mind
What's the
Sensor.
use of it?
Yeah, it's literally there's a Vanguard card which is literally Aven Mind Sensor for yourself only.
Okay, so
I-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 30k, no grade 1 and higher from hand.
That's fine.
I bet you it was meant to like be for both persons. Then the person typoed into one person, and then he didn't catch it. The final guy went through and be like, "This is an okay card," and then went through it. And then in the end, there we go.
So
Watch,
for
watch
every
us, like a few months later we get
every
a
2
giraffe
cards in my
card.
hand plus 5k shield, so plus 25. Then I counter blast 1 to add another 5, so plus 30. This is 45, 53.
Okay.
What are you at right now?
I'm at 50.
20.
I'm at 57.
Oh right, I forgot about the plus 5k passive.
Okay, so this is sorry, hold on. So this is plus 30, so 45, 55, 58. So that's 1.
Yeah. Now
Then-
I'm on for 10.
We'll say 3. 3 out of 4.
Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, I forgot this can quad drive, right?
Oops. Oops.
Nice!
Oops. Whipping the quad drive. Felt that.
Not a problem though. Possible to side.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Oh, this has 5k. I actually can aggro go first.
So you see the Angular first, right? Yeah.
24.
Take crit 10 to Vanguard.
Can. Plus. This is 25.
Guard Ellie. Bottom deck Ellie 20k shield.
Aggro go. 24.
No trigger.
Another 24.
GG.
Alright. Go ahead. Now hit me with the mini speaker. Let's go.
Now I'll hit with that minimum 9 attack turn.
Well, let's see if we can get there, because I'm missing one card in.
Top deck
Go ahead,
maybe.
still send this one to Soul. Got you.
Hit my over trigger. Keck down.
That's one way to do it.
I don't have done that before.
I have done that before.
No, but to be fair, I kind
Neutral
of
to
don't
drop
wanna. I
card.
kind of don't wanna hit the OT so early. Like it has to be
Yeah,
on the
you really don't want to hit that OT on the first track, because if not, you're gonna like close yourself off all the damage that you might want for your next turn.
Call Myrtle.
Like, I died again, even though I checked the OT on the coral turn, I still died because the OT prevented me from getting the damage I need for the next push turn, so I still died anyway.
Pika,
Yes,
Elche, top 5.
Okay, considering how thick my deck
Oh.
is, it shouldn't appear so early lah, huh?
Don't jinx yourself too quickly, yeah?
It's okay. Worst case scenario, I just
That
use-
seems like uber bad. It is uber bad. No, there's no reason for that card to exist.
9.
Alright, jungle.
Is there a way from there is a way from get slightly bigger. That's fine. Go to attack step. I have 9 in soul, so plus 20 to front row. 29.
Nice. Check. Don't have. Okay. Looking good, looking good.
This is 29, 37. Attack. Bounce this one to hand, then call one from hand. On call, on place, coral to soul, draw a card, hits 10. So this is plus, front row gets another 5. So this is 25, 34, 42 now.
No guts still. Hero Toriga. Pump then.
This is now 34.
Can try you got.
No.
It is a chan.
Just yoink the possible only.
My turn.
Really legit, ah?
Yeah. Oh, gee. Okay.
Over
Oh,
triggers on
no.
top.
Oh,
Sag.
nice. Never mind. Call
50k guard, call 50k guard.
Wow, my
I mean,
how
the
big
thing
this
is-
again?
He can. There are ways for him to bot deck the overtrigger, so it's a valid option.
Nah, what my I'd rather have you on bottom deck.
What?
How much is
Oh,
this
okay.
again?
This is 34.
Oh, I'm 37. Never mind. Then I call the prominence call.
Yeah.
Give my this current prom call 10k. 5k. Blah. 3k.
Missed the number like 3 times.
Blah. 3k. I am force number now.
And bouncing these 2 to my hand.
Okay.
So sorry, soul charge 1 first, then bounce 2 to hand. For each one I bounce plus 5, so another plus 10. Then since I have 2 Frontier Star face up in G-Zone, draw a card. Call 2 from my hand to rear guard circle. This kinda sucks, but that's fine I guess. All these 2 like that.
Okay.
This is very big number.
Koi.
First, crit trigger.
Ah.
Crit to Vanguard, power to Speaker.
Okay.
No trigger.
Nice. Guess I'll just die. Draw trigger. Power draw.
6 damage over trigger.
Oh no. No, I just said.
No, he
the
just
bot.
bot decked it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, I ran out of heals. Where did my
I
heals go?
suppose you did.
What was my hand or what was his hand? Or what was Brendan's hand?
Oh, I forgot. I ran out of heals. Oh no, I should.
Oh, feels bad.
Should
That's
have
a feels bad.
Now.
sent some back.
Yeah.
Should have sent.
Coral has the ability to draw into a lot of cards, so that's the only reason I think it's able to actually like still maintain like a win
Ah.
con.
Yeah, but Coral is the reason why I feel like Coral's really solid. Is because first of all, she has that like giant push turn, and also because the card advantage just really stacks up on the defense side. So she's good both offensively and defensively.
I have lost more to decking out in this deck than I have to actually take it.
Yeah, can confirm.
I mean, I probably.
Why didn't he guard? Honestly, he probably didn't guard because overconfidence.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's
for
really
sure.
cannot cause I.
Cannot
my hand
Legit?
was- My hand was pretty small actually.
My hand was what 20. This is what 26 plus 25, so 51. 51 plus
Okay.
10, 61.
In Dan's like defense, like in this push turn,
Yeah.
it might be better to bet
Yeah.
on that 6 damage heal
Yeah.
because
so
it
yeah.
makes
I don't
everything
wanna
a
drop
back.
so
Then
many
then
cards.
Speaker goes again, bounces this one to
Yeah.
hand, then calls
I
another.
still
I have
need
another
to
2
punch
attack.
jungle. Okay lah.
Yeah.
more of like I should have just normally stride on my prom call 30.
4 cards left in deck. Let's
I
go.
got Ultima, but again, I guess it's just I misplayed, so that's fine.
Yeah, 4 cards left in deck are Lieselot, heal, stand, and then.
Kind of
Yeah,
expected.
if you can survive this turn, Jungle probably doesn't have many options
Yeah,
left.
no. If you survive this turn, I can maybe like buy one more turn with the Tira, and then that's it.
Oh yeah, correct.
Buy like 1 turn with Tira, and that's
Yeah.
really it.
I mean, I could always just dig out the double crit.
Right. We promised.
Yep.
You promised Sam
Yes,
a match.
Well, I think it's easier for him to fight you first and then go to fight because then he has to like swap the CFA and then back.
True.
So-
I'll try. We'll try to make it like quick. I mean,
Yeah.
knowing my Vanguard ability, I'll probably just die straight up.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's not like I'm some top tier player or anything.
Shut up, then. Very close to getting.
You might not be top tier, but you have protagonitis, which basically means you're top tier.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
All that matters is protagonitis. Oof.
All that
Are you
matters.
saying skill doesn't matter? I'm pretty sure it does.
If you check enough over triggers, skill doesn't matter.
If you check enough over triggers,
Oh,
skill
oh,
We
doesn't-
that was-
can go fight Toya on that one.
Well, I
Did you think that just because you checked the over trigger, you were guaranteed to win?
think again.
I am. By the way, and this is a side note. I am very excited for the Lyrical Monasterio over trigger because that's just gonna buff my Coral turns by even more.
Oh no, please, God! As if, like, basically the over trigger is like saying, oh, your defensive triggers, no.
Oh, I need to use my triggers for this one.
What defensive triggers?
Although somewhere out there beneath the pale moon sky. Okay, my
Okay.
starter.
Just hoping that I don't
Yes,
like.
they said they
kill
were doing
myself.
something for standard. They said they were doing something for standard, didn't they? Haven't seen anything.
Yeah, right. Like the announcement for the standard.
Didn't they say that they were doing something for standard today? Or yes, I guess yesterday for me, but yeah, today.
Like that's what I thought. That's what a lot of us thought too, but apparently not.
The lucky cat cushion will bring you luck. Nice.
I hope so. I hope so.
nice.
Wow, this is garbage. We joined
Okay,
three.
I guess I won't take out this disgusting stack anytime soon. I
Oh,
wanted,
Nani
I wanted to try my
Nani
new
disgusting
toy.
stack.
I wanted to try my new toy.
Hyang Rin says the lucky cat cushion will bring you luck.
yeah, I saw. Well, I hope so too. I really get luck in this deck.
What's the duck?
Where's the duck?
Where the
Uh,
duck?
He's a bit. See, the thing is, like, I would love to like have him, but he's very fat, and like, I actually can't sit properly if I might have him in my lap. So
I get the thing against fat.
no, no, that's not what I said. No.
My playmat supreme. Yes, but considering my playmat supreme, I've lost both my matches.
So you wait. So let me get something straight. You really couldn't guard us, it?
No point guarding center because your sides are very big, so I need to deck out the like tahan the 3 sides.
Ah, so far.
If I hit here, I'll be 35k shield. I'll be 35k base power. Means your sides are like one card. Rather than like, I throw so many cards for your center, then your side I cannot eat.
Yeah,
I cannot.
that is the correct like concept when fighting that. So, but wait, that's why it's trees to get shoes.
Nice.
Did we buy the DB303 stuff? I'm a Hexalt player. I'm getting like 3 cards.
I'm getting the meteorite deck.
I have my commons, and that's about
But
it.
as an English player, I don't get till like December, so.
Yeah. Shuffle wrong. I think like the best way to shuffle is riffle, cause you know, yeah.
And if you really need to, then you table.
Table.
Yeah,
The most safest is to just table.
Hmm.
Yeah, but with Vanguard is still a game of luck, so sometimes you can shuffle like as best as you can and still end up with like the bad
still,
cards.
suck.
So yeah.
Okay, I'm
But
thinking-
it also was 3, so you get to choose.
Yeah, I know. I still
will
trying to think about my hand reshuffle, but I kind of want to keep this hand at the same time.
Sure.
It's like, do I want to greed or do I not want to greed?
Who knows?
You know what? We're on stream, so let's do it. I'm greeting
For the stream!
for the
Do
stream.
for the stream.
Only book
that's
plays are
right.
allowed here. Oh
Gotta
my
do
god,
it
that
for the.
card.
Gotta do it for the views.
Oh no, I
It's
got
okay.
that-
My hand is garbage. You'll be fine.
You say that.
Gotta rely on the top deck for this one. Alright. Oh, that one was 3, so you
Okay,
get
let's
choose.
go. Stand up, my
Yeah, start my
Vanguard.
Vanguard
Is it Dragon Egg? Yes, Dragon Egg.
Broccolini Musketeer. Kira.
Did I get broccoli musketeer?
That's her name! Broccolini Musketeer. Yeah. I'm not kidding.
What a loud vegetable.
That's a lot of vegetables.
Although broccoli is delicious.
I think, like, I wish they retrained the other one instead, because I like the other Musketeer a bit more, but,
Okay,
like,
I
you know.
write Blue
Yes.
Spring, one draw. And
I don't like this deck.
What do you mean you don't like
Oh.
this deck? As long as you didn't see me turn one right.
Right,
strategy, it's
Roof.
fine.
One draw, and since I get Picture, and since I went, you are grade 1, I get to make 2 plant tokens.
Oh wow.
Big token.
Big token.
Roof Wilson,
No god.
you trigger.
Sweep. Damage check. Sweeper Kanto.
Under Musketeer's flowers. Yeah?
Mostly.
I mean, yeah, there are flowers.
Is broccoli a flower?
I mean, broccoli is a plant, vegetable, well,
Right, Mega Rex.
mostly flowers.
Probably
Maybe
a
Kira's
plant,
next up.
vegetable, something, maybe.
It's a plant. That's the common ground.
Yeah, which
Oh.
flower isn't a plant?
What is, yeah, it is plant, but what
Which
kind
one?
of plant?
Stop trashing on my girl Kira. What did she do to you guys?
Absolutely nothing, which is what she is about to become.
No!
Ouch.
Solid rip.
No!
Ouch.
I'm being bullied.
That was not original, by the way. I stole it from a movie.
I know exactly where you stole it from because I've used that text post before.
Okay, so we swing with this Blue Spring, Gauge 1, anything?
How much are the rest?
8k, 9k. And then whatever comes out is probably 17k.
Oh, this is a 5k guy, is it?
Yep.
Kuchio. Oh, so let's throw that away. No, that.
Mega Rex, Japang,
Oh.
draw 1, call the whatever is below, Gauge 1.
No that.
Drive check. No trigger.
Pipe me.
8k.
The other side is 17.
Yep.
Yikers.
Just take this one and get trigger Pepega.
I'll do you one better. Plus 10k to Vanguard.
Oh, kill lor. Enter. Okay lor. Enter.
Lilia.
What can I really say?
Not my best grade 2 turn. Is the problem card out yet?
He's here.
Oh,
The
good.
place you love, where you want him the
That's
most.
that's exactly where I want him to be.
All the worries coming on next turn.
Face I guess.
No god.
Can't even. Not even say that. Run, useless.
Check, no trigger.
Can.
Stun with the Dodo. Alright, Spino Driver! XL2 draw 1. Move back row. Call Sweeper Kianto.
Is that the problem card?
Yes.
Be gone.
What? Recall
Be
Blueprint.
thankful that this deck doesn't have ways to shoot people yet.
Even if it did, once I make sure he's on the table, he's getting the immunity straight. Okay, attack step. Blue sprint first? No. 17 first, gauge 1.
How much are the rest?
Varying size. Varying size 13 to 18. 12.
Okay. Oh, I'm blanking on my defensives.
Swing with Spino. Eat 2. Make marker. Draw from marker. Draw 1. Then 1 card from hand, call to rear guard. Oh wow, this is.
Oh, no guard on the spinner.
Yeah, I need to resolve the skill first. I call
Yeah,
another
sure.
Spino. Then
Sure.
choose 2 units, get 5k, choose these 2. Then when retired, Spirit Call the one with the one below. I don't want to give gauge. Then oh no, this one goes to my hand because it's from the last set afterwards. So I add this back.
Oh,
12.
no guard.
Geto critical trigger.
Oh,
Crit Vanguard power to Kanto.
and
No trigger.
oh yeah, really blanking my damage. Oh, second.
Yeah, Icars. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I straight up just died already.
Just I guess I rush P.
Cause what else would you do?
18.
And rush A, I guess.
Rush in.
Rush. Shadow, what do you think is the correct place to rush?
Enough.
You don't rush, you play default and then end up wasting time and then run out of time in the round.
22.
How much is the last one?
Kanto is about 32.
Also,
Kanto is 32, not 22. This is 22.
oh, this one's 22. Yeah.
This smaller.
29.
This big.
OT.
Go. Oh, there goes my OT, okay.
Gonna lose this game, right? Rescue? Oh no, that was a bad move. Never mind.
It's been a long time since I took out this deck. Maybe I should try playing Geno Briser instead of Engi Blader.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Engi Blader is like pretty good.
Angie Blader.
That's true.
Angie Blader got reincarnated as a stride.
Yeah, that time I got reincarnated as a stride.
Huh. Wow, I really missed this turns, yeah. Should have strike. Never mind. Vanguard.
No god.
You.
Oh yeah, you guys have the V collection stuff. Oh wow, SP Vera.
Yeah, I got a SP Vera please.
Wow, you got playset, wow.
Yeah, cause it was cheap, bro. I
How much
copied
was
it
it?
$8. Cheap.
Wait,
Huh?
Hayao,
Oh, yeah.
$8? How much?
$8 SP.
Oh.
$8? Wow, not bad.
$8
Hey,
SP.
stop on
Keep power Vanguard.
Not bad.
The piece or for the whole place?
What can I touch with Vera?
1, 2.
Skills? Oh, one is Spino Driver and the other one is the respawn one, right? So
Yeah,
like
but
that.
the respawn got nothing below him.
Oh, he the respawn one anyway.
Why you bully that one?
What else can I do? I'm gonna die
Why
next
bully?
turn.
Why bully?
Okay, you know what? I let go.
This is like the worst like possible showing of my Musketeer deck. Vanguard, how much?
22. I think you can touch?
10. Touch shot, just barely
5k. I don't
Yeah.
want to like, I guess I got.
In-
I don't want to go
in-
reduce supply.
26.
Oh wow, I just realized that this is a
Ah,
suspiciously
yeah.
scary thing to stare at in my head. Yes. Stun no door. Alright. Too bad I don't have Dragma. No, I can't, never mind. Okay, we break Raido. Enga Bureda.
Break Raido.
Okay, we Excel marker first, then break right Koka. Break right Koka. Retire 2. Make marker. Draw from
Genkai
marker.
wo
Draw one
shōetsu.
from skill.
Give me the breaker.
Jesus.
Choose one from hand and call. Then choose 2 unit plus 5k, these two. Then the just retired skill, so +1. I take back the gauge. Resource management.
Resource management.
Imagine being able to manage your resources. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. I can't reshuffle my triggers though, so there's that. We stride into Best Boy? Yeah, I think
Oh,
Best
that means I died this time.
I could try into the other one.
What can get me out of this situation?
I need a good.
You have
got
enough
tournament in
Excels?
the afternoon.
He has like 4. I don't know how many more he'll need. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Cannot, I need to come back in time for stream. I stream on every
Lion.
Friday. Okay, okay, then we call.
Someone's
Daddy.
being very pissy today. I don't know if you guys have realized who.
Do you have enough Excels?
No?
I always have enough Excels.
Christ.
Have you just like not seen the Saul yet?
Yeah.
Cry.
What do you think I said I misplay on the marathon? Because I honestly feel like I should have just tried to Cecilia. Because opening 7 might get me the
That's
card.
all.
Yeah.
デッキの上から7枚を見て。
でから7枚を見て。call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gauge
Yeah.
one. Okay, I need to like.
Like my starting hand was really bad too. Because I didn't have the Baron in the starting hand. I had to like top deck it. So that was
Okay, we call the Mega Rex. Call one Spino also.
should I just resign to my fate and like die here? One,
Never
two.
give up, never surrender.
Never give up, never surrender. Oh fuck. Dying a painful death.
Sent in.
How much is everything else?
9, 14, this 14, this one is like. What's this number? Wait, 20, 15, 24, 32, 42. This column's gonna be 42. Then 17, 27.
Yeah, sure. Guess it's no better time
I
to
don't-
do it.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get
You
a
got-
playtime, but both of Vera and of Sag.
Remember? And then I'll pray. Surely, if he hasn't showed up at all, he will show up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the hope, isn't it?
You need to retire the token. So I
What?
can call into the front row.
But if I come to the front row, you're gonna kill him!
Doesn't he get resist?
Resist does not mean you can't attack him, friend.
Ah, that is also true. I was just thinking, but communism. I can't attack him if you have communism.
Not true. Uh.
Is he there?
If I'm taking so long to consider, what do you think? Whatever. Enough lah. I die this turn.
Okay, 17.
Never singing twice, right?
Yeah, Nebiros can swing twice.
Then there's like 50,000 more decks. No, but
Archie Cars.
there you go. Can't heal. Thank you, Vanguard.
Swing with Mega Rex. I Jiapeng. Draw one.
How much?
5k. I can't even hit your Vanguard. I hit
Yeah,
side. So I hit
23.
side. I hit side.
The token?
Yeah, I guess.
Sure.
Call. You know what? I'll gauge this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Some must attack Vanguard. No need. Swing Vera. Gauge one.
I'm gonna assume the rear guard there.
Yes. Cause I'm only 13. I can barely hit. Okay, time to like Omega Math here. Oh yeah, I still need to swing it this side first, correct. Gauge twice. Oh sheesh, okay. 42, 52.
One crit, right?
Yep.
One trigger.
Okay, do I want to use the attack hit? No, I will deck myself out, no thanks. Attack with Nebiros, Engorge. Eat.
Osoku!
Boshoku. Eat.
Boshoku!
Then counter blast. Yeah, I don't even counter blast. Just flip one. Then retire 5. Retire 1, 2, 3,
Oh, feels bad.
4, 5.
Right.
Restand. Then Soul Blast 1 from the Great One skill, take back the gauge. Then the Blue Sprint skill, respawn behind. I don't want to give gauge for this. 27. You still have time to play me. I guess I can. One match, Samuel. One match.
27, 7, 3, 4, 2, 2, 0, 4. Trigger.
I mean, currently 5k for you is one pass, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have to. Do I retire stuff, right?
Okay, again you shoot one.
Yeah.
It's you choose, right?
Yeah, this one I shoot too.
Sure.
Yeah. When I become engorged, I retire to.
Actually, that kind of helps me a bit. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
no,
because you
no,
get-
no,
because you
that's
get-
plus.
Yep.
Oh, this is a 35k issue.
Yep. So it's what? 3 pass? No.
I don't know how
No pass
much.
already. No pass already. Because it's 5 for 1 ma. Then
Sure.
25 is 3. Yeah. No pass already. Unless I OT, but my OT is here. I guess I all in just because.
There's no reason why you shouldn't actually. Cause the side is big enough to swing my face on its own.
I need to hit a stand though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
37.
Oh. Back ready.
9. Side. No stands? Go! Where are my stands? I'm very sure I ran like 2 stands. Just so that I could restand my boy Sweeper Kanto, but.
That's your
Hi.
fault.
Tell me, with 3 cards in hand, what do I do in this situation?
CC there.
No, No, I can't. There's nothing to call. So like damn bad. Yeah, let me think.
Where are my stands? All in the deck. In these few cards.
I can max
Maybe.
this out like what, 3 rear guards? 2 rear
Can't take
guards.
damage, huh? Oh, this is
But-
terrible. I can't take damage.
More consistent.
Oh wow, I can't take damage. Not deck out Lamau.
Oof.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so. Hello.
Ah yes. The star of the show. If it's a border, I can hit you up another day. No, it's technically fine. Cause like, I would just prefer the stream to end at midnight, but it's okay, I can still play one more match.
Then soul skill, so plus sack the token. Top 3.
How many cards left in deck? 7. So no, 6. I can't afford to take damage basically.
So.
Who getting banned?
Oh, if I don't kill you this turn, I'm dead, right? So.
Yep. But to be fair, if you do it properly, I actually might self-destruct. So
I don't know what I mean by do it properly. There's only one thing I can do.
punch my face.
Hurry skill.
Alright.
Australia skill.
Okay.
Sack this 3. Shit, this point I afford sack 4 lah. Call 3.
Nice.
All of them plus 6k.
Wow. Wow.
God, how much damage for?
Yeah. I can't. In short, I can't take damage because like I'll deck out if I do.
Well then,
I drew too many cards for value, and I shall, accept my fate.
but you can confirm guard everything. That's not a worry from me.
I mean, you shuffle your OT back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's not like
uh,
communism.
You don't have communism, but the front row 10k and like 100 mil to something and like 1 crit is pretty good. It's good enough to push me to the corner,
Make
I
the
guess.
Rebecca skill. No point buffing center. Yeah, sure. Vanguard.
Strongest G guard. Into bullish primer. Bullish primer gains 5k shield for every open rear guard. Open circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 30k. So I'm 45.
I'm at 23, 28.
I'm at 57.
57.
So,
So-
it's 2.
28, no. No, at 57. 3, 2.5.
Three,
lah.
three, three.
Basically 3, yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Nice.
Hand size?
Very big.
All in.
Nice.
Uh,
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Crit.
Not like this.
Yeah, 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just again.
Not like
No.
this.
Okay.
Not like this.
Shit!
Not like this.
I draw 2. I draw 2.
Oh, fuck.
Over, Tony guy.
So, not only did I manage to score a triple trigger, I also hit the OT. Amazing. I guess.
Brandon,
Yeah.
I have a phrase for you. You is die.
Thank
Thank you
forever.
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 Thank you forever. I know he'll trigger, so I'm
Um,
guaranteed dead already. There you are, my stand trigger. Took you long enough to show up.
somehow in the game of Vanguard, when you can brick like nobody's business, you can still crit sack and OT sack your opponent.
Number one, I said just now, if you set enough over triggers, you will have that.
If
You know, as someone who started the turn with basically like one rear guard, I'll consider that a massive success.
Depression.
Exact. Like Thor was an asshole, but
Depression.
something
High
worked
key.
out in the end.
High key depression.
I have absolutely nothing to say. I didn't stack the deck, guys.
Oh, that one is just die. Thank you forever.
Die, thank you forever.
You is die. Thank you forever.
Okay, it's okay. My bad karma accumulate tonight so that tomorrow I can grab back my crown.
Hell yeah, I get that W. I'm actually really glad that we somehow caught this on stream, so I don't feel very bad anymore.
Very bad.
See guys, this is why I say I'm not a top tier player. I just lost all my matches.
Dude, I had to luck stack you to even like have a chance of winning.
I still lost all my matches. Case in point.
Well, alright, yeah, you can go have
You
the
are not the you are not the victim here. Anyway.
What?
You are not the victim here.
You are
See,
not the
see,
victim.
Lucky Cat Cushion really give you luck.
Oh my god! I can't believe Rin actually predicted it. Thanks, Rin.
Yep.
So,
Wait, Brendan, you still have a chance to win a match. You still have a chance to win match.
Yeah, I still got one more. Get that W, bro.
I guess I'll play my best deck.
Oh.
Time to go on CFA.
I have to say, like, you're exponentially more scary on CFA because you have access to the entire Vanguard.
We're streaming in another server right now. We're not streaming inside the CVGS server.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is like our own private server, so it's not open to
Yeah.
public, but yeah.
Wait, let me see if I can activate my camera again.
Jungle,
Yes.
what's your opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now I'm on. Yeah, do not mind like my cupboard. My cupboard is in a cupboard.
Opinion on
Because if you haven't noticed, okay, Singapore just announced it's back to social gatherings of 2
Hi, thank you for
by
your-
Monday. So that means, not good things. So,
yes.
to make up for lost content, Rock and Stone on channel?
Oh, do we just like stream like? Oh yeah, how do you feel about streaming our games? Because we do play games together. It gets kind of wacky.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like we could potentially get permission for that.
Cause like with the COVID restrictions and stuff, it's been harder for the guys to actually film videos like physically, and that's why the content has been a lot of streams and discussions recently. So, but if you guys are open to seeing us fool around, then yeah, tell us how you feel about that.
Just more shenanigans.
Oh, I found you, Malarin. Get here.
Could be something. Yeah, could be something that we could do.
Wait,
So
Malarin, why
if you guys
do
are open to
get
that,
around the map?
we could definitely do that.
Malarin.
Yeah. If you'd like to see that, do let us know how you feel. So at least we can, we can provide the content. That
Hyang is way better at this YouTube thing than we are.
I'm such a scrub.
I am
Yeah,
secretly I secretly have my own very successful YouTube channel. That's a lie.
Because like we're all scrubs and Hyang be like, oh yeah, by the way, we can do this, and it's like, whoa. Whoa.
What's the paper again?
What?
Link your button.
Why did I do that? No.
Wait.
If you guys want to find my sister, you have to
put that link in the description.
If you want my Twitter, you'll have to find it.
Yeah, if you want my sister, you have to find it.
Answer is not difficult.
Yeah. We'll still do streams like this, but if you want to see us do other things as well, we can also
Yeah,
do that.
sure. Yeah.
So- It's up.
Because Yeah, we do
If that's something
understand
you're
that.
interested in
this-
seeing.
Yeah.
Watching us scream at each other while playing a game.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's where the true shenanigans happen when all of us get on the game together and start
Yeah.
yelling.
No. Okay, let's not get copyrighted.
My dear Sir Malarin, what happened to you? How come your game crashed? I don't remember putting any dumb cards inside.
Try to win, but because your opponent doesn't have the most updated version, you draw the card.
No, I'm pretty sure I did not use anything illegal though.
Yeah.
I'm very, very sure I'm
X
not.
it up, boys.
X
in the chat.
Aye. I'm pretty sure Think Saver was the first thing to be legal on CFA. Y'all don't sabo me.
You can call me Hayang. Yep.
But I know how to address the lucky cat.
Yeah. I do know that I probably only show on streams because I'm
Yeah.
not yeah
She's not technically on the on the
on the CVGS team.
Yeah.
I'm with the hut, the jungle hut. So
Yeah, she's just a friend. She's a friend.
Yeehaw.
I'm
She's
going to
here
play
because
among.
she's here because we need content, so we're exploiting artists.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah,
You see
yes.
you see how these guys treat me. That's how I feel on a daily basis, boys.
Cackled maniacally.
Yeah, I get bullied all the time. It's normal.
No, what's that? Why is that the first thought?
Oh, what?
No.
Lol.
No way, never.
No. I'm just a guest in this jungle hut.
Guest speaker.
Yes.
Jungle wishes, but
Oh no. Nor do I wish.
I would
Never in a
rather
million
die.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, thanks, Rin. Rin, you are my favorite person now.
Ren is on your side.
Yeah, Rin's on my side. You see, I have at least one friend here.
One friend here.
I have at least one friend.
Oh shit.
It's okay. What's this amulet pure eagle?
It's the go to soul plus 10k draw one trigger.
Oh, is that the one for Royal Paladin?
Yeah, that's the royal one.
Oh my god, I'm so.
I'm probably gonna lose, but
What are
looking
you
at the hand
fighting?
right now is okay.
What are you fighting?
I'm fighting Samo.
Yeah, what deck lah?
Angel Feather.
Angel.
Velcro.
Oh, okay.
Kazuo, you want a battle? Sure. I need to do a 5-minute deck build first though, cause I just realized I want to make some jacks.
It's getting late, then you better watch your time, because you have to prep for a
Yeah.
fight
Oh
tomorrow.
yes, I need to 5-minute deck build later also. Big
It's okay. Brandon works best when he goes into thought. What is it? Haya, what's your phrase again? Head empty, no thoughts or something like that?
No thoughts hit empty.
No thoughts are empty.
He lets his instinct take over, and then suddenly all the cards are somehow in his
Yeah.
hand.
And all of a sudden, everything is as it needs to be.
He just goes in, no thoughts hit empty, and comes out like first place. So all is well.
First place, second place, yeah.
Goes in, no thoughts hit
Meanwhile, Shadow and I overthink, and then just like
overthink,
No
play
problem, Kazuo, no problem. Anytime.
play deck that takes 1 hour and win by deck out or something.
It do be like that sometimes.
It really do be like that.
It really do be like that.
Thanks, Brandon. Yep.
Alright.
Is it Malku? Is this guy playing Malku?
Yeah, he's playing Malku. That's what I said.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it's a bit... Can we do V? I need to test something. Oh, great. Yes, thank you. I wanted to play a V deck as well. How coincidental. Very nice. Yeah, there's a V deck I want to test as well. I think. Which one was it? My brain.
I'll probably do like one more fight after this, and then probably be a good time close the stream because it's getting late on our side.
Yeah.
I'll do like the one fight with Kazuo, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's probably the last one.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you can catch us here. You can catch Brendan and all of us here probably every Friday. So
Every
Yeah.
Friday. and Saturday.
it's never the end. Never the end.
But there's always a chance to like catch us. So.
It's never
Oh,
over.
Fred, right?
어디 너 스테이지다?
Oh, imagine guarding one pass, man. Oh, heart attack. Whew.
Imagine guarding one pass and hitting the.
I mean, wouldn't be the first time. Riders of Vanguard! Yeah. Okay, I think we call 2 Blaster Blades because I can.
Well, that's I was on Friday. I don't have thing to do. Oh, that's good to hear. So I'll be streaming every Friday. So, yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea how to play matches. I just built a deck and close that. You need to go into the. You connect and like log in and register.
Yeah, you
Like,
do
just
to connect.
make a account. How many checks is this? There are 3 checks. MLB is retarded. MLB is high key retarded.
You just like triple crit the guy.
I don't know. MLB has inherent 1 crit. I just drove check another.
Huh. You. Thinky.
I have.
Log in
not
and just
done
run around
it.
a bit. Oh, because you have to like you can find people to like play against. Like I think you can see the colors of who is available and like click on them to request for a match.
Means they're in a match, I think. Then silver means they're empty. Blue means they're spectating.
Yeah.
Each room is a different format. The room that I currently am in right now with Malrin is the premium format, and I think if you go like downwards, it's the V standard, and then if you from the downwards and then you turn right and go into like the icebox thing, that is actually no, sorry, I'm stupid. Hold on. Going down is D. Going right from the premium side is V standard. So yeah, that's how you find your lobbies.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah, it takes a bit of like messing around. Like, yeah. It does take a bit of getting used to. I have to admit I don't use CFA that often, just because it's kind of weird to like click around. So yeah.
I just use it to bring you guys content because I know card. I poor. Oh wow, that's a lot of healing. Oh, dude, just literally hit 3 damage. Easy.
This is what you should 3 heal triggers rescue.
No. This one heals 2. The Malkuth on right heals 1.
Oh,
So in
yeesh.
lol, imagine discarding shit Malkuth. And then that's how my deck is really friendly to new player. Aiya, it's okay lah. It's okay lah. It doesn't
Why you
matter.
stress lah? Why you stress on me?
To be fair, right, if new player cannot stand playing V format, right, then they really shouldn't play Vanguard. I'm gonna be super.
No,
honest.
like I mean, like at the moment, the current like hierarchy is new players are encouraged to start with D because that's where things are like the most simple in a sense. I wouldn't use like that. That's not a good way to put it. Like let's just call it simple, okay? Then you know, like if you want a bit of a challenge, you move up to B, and premium is where things get the most ridiculous.
Premium is like
yeah.
the big boys.
Premium is like a giant like ball pit, and you just like jump in there and start like trashing other people. It's a fight to the death.
I'm farming the Vanguard 0 ladder right now.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Because the prize card is the alternate art Percival. So
Oh sheesh! Can you please reprint the Percival and Agrabah and the Zero art? It looks so good.
big belly, big number, big belly.
Big belly.
oh, this guy literally went to 0 damage again. Jesus.
My God! Wait! Oh wow!
Wait,
Oh.
oh wow. Oh dear.
0 damage gaming.
Zero
Oh.
damage gaming.
Man, this is gonna be a problem. I guess that's fine though. Let's see. How do I big brain past this?
I'm pretty sure we just swing at his face. Oh wait, I just saw your hand. Never mind.
So this time next week we will be discussing what actually did get hit, what we got
Yeah.
right, what we got wrong, and
And
what we think
what we didn't see coming.
what we didn't see coming.
You use the word discussing. I think the word you closer to use is either celebrating or
Or
despairing.
Despairing.
Yeah.
Shadow has a point.
You gotta
Shadow has a
get
point.
Ian to use one of those like clickbait titles.
Yeah.
Discussing the post-ban list. We were wrong? Question mark.
We
question
were
mark.
wrong.
We were constantly hit everything on the head, but yes, we were wrong.
Gotta
Like,
get
they
Ian to use one of those clickbaity titles.
They hit everything we predicted, but we were still wrong anyway.
Gotta get the clickbait, you know, boys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe this guy went to 0 damage. Literally 0 damage gaming. What the
Zero
hell?
damage gaming called.
Angels, the deck where you can go from like 4 to 0 in a single turn.
Right.
People would say
Probably
0
the
to 4,
Angel Fandom
but
must
in
be
Angels the
good.
direct opposite is true. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Never mind. Goodbye then.
That's fine though.
Yeah, I mean, you can swing side. The sides are kind of problematic anyway. So.
Not really. It's only this one.
Yeah, like that one. But from my very limited experience playing against angels, that is problematic.
Mm. Well, I guess on the bright side, I've seen only 2 heals. I don't really know how much of a bright side that is, but I guess it's a bright side.
An upside is an upside.
An upside is an upside. A side is still a side, so.
Yeah, right. I guess this is really the best I can do. If this was a Think Saver turn, it would have been stronger, but I guess that's
Yeah.
fine.
I mean, you didn't draw into it, so it's kind of sad.
Maybe should run more draw triggers, honestly. But to be fair, the 13 crit is fine.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, not 13 crit, 11 crit.
12 draws guaranteed to get you the card that you need.
Wow, Sakali are
12 draws
overdrawn,
weak,
that one-
16 draws.
That one a bit problematic.
10 draws. Today's the day where Brandon gets a blue streak. Hey, you never know.
Hey,
If I can-
hold on.
Yeah,
It's
if
not.
I can,
It ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Hey, better
if
today
I
than
can triple
tomorrow.
trigger and OT him and still get
Better
a
today
win.
than tomorrow though, I'll say that much.
Yeah, that's true. That's like get that W tomorrow.
Can. No strike.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow it's the three of you, right? Like Carl isn't
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah. mean, I'm making a 5-minute deck later. Like a really fast 5-minute deck, because I don't have any V premium deck on me at the moment. On CFG.
This now is tomorrow. Yep.
As long as tomorrow I get my crown, oh, that's all that matters, man. BG? Who's BG?
Have you decided what deck you're playing yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 5-minute deck build.
What though?
Burst engine. It's a burst engine, the Emperor deck.
Oh, so okay, so that means that deck.
I know you were testing that thing a few days ago, and during that time we saw that it didn't work. So I presume you have figured out the problem.
I figured out what I can do already.
I see.
Oh boy. Oh, tomorrow the three of them are going for like some
We
tourney
have a
thing.
Yeah.
3v3
Battle
Battle
Spirits.
Spirits tournament tomorrow.
Yep.
In another server. Cause I greedy and I want to have more crowns on my belt.
More
because I
button
don't have
parts.
enough. I apparently didn't have enough. Thank you, Kazo. I need to live this turn first though. Let's think about living this turn first.
Seeing your hand.
Math time. Can try.
Are you counting your triggers?
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck to them. Like,
I need how many? I need all my heals.
Look at them fat columns.
Doesn't matter.
Those fat
look at them
columns.
fat columns.
Look at
Yeah.
them fat columns.
Yeah.
Oh, I only had 6 triggers left in my deck. Of
Yeesh.
23 cards. Could have gotten GB5. Oh. Nice! For that, right? Yeah. Oh, I just needed Thing Saver. Thing Saver would have been killed turn already.
Hmm.
Yeah. The things ever have been very strong.
I got this, and then I had these two as well. So much.
Yeah, you
so
got
much
the-
power.
Big boys.
But too bad lah. The MLB not big enough push. He managed to heal off all the damage also. So
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more of the guy went from 4 to 0.
5
That,
to 0
like-
actually.
Oh, 5, that's even worse. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, I think Kazuo wants their fight, so...
Yeah.
I need
Don't find them.
to do
Last
that.
fight of the stream.
Last
Yeehaw.
fight and one new deck.
5-minute deck. Let's
Okay,
go.
someone start the timer.
Oh man.
Even if we start a timer, you can't see it.
I can just.
I
see
can
from
give
the
a
clock.
number.
You can see the time, the clock, like right below my face. Can use that one.
Yep, starting at 22.
23, 023. Using
Yeah,
random.
0, 2, 3, starting go.
Can.
I started my stopwatch as well, so let's see how that goes.
Your 5 minutes started 5 minutes ago.
Hey, what the heck?
5 minutes
What a
started 5
scam,
minutes.
Shadow.
Exactly.
That's a scam, and you know it.
Oh my god, I know what deck this is.
Oh, I did say it was a 5-minute deck build. Was I gonna make it any more complicated than it already is?
Sheesh.
I've been having really good luck on the ladder.
On the 0 ladder?
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh.
I'm on a 4-win streak right now, which is pretty good.
Solid lah, bro.
I think the highest I've ever reached was like 22, I think.
That's progress.
Yeah, that was a long time ago though. Long time ago.
Oh, okay. Just
Back when the moon and the stars were young. And then
we're not
wind
that
the
old.
wind still danced among the leaves of the trees.
Hey guys, you can stop the timer now.
When you still play
You took
vanilla
1 minute and 13 seconds.
This is
Not
fast.
even 5 minutes.
I mean, this deck. Do I really need that much brain power to build? I don't know.
It is time to.
I feel that I should have played 12 crit instead of 8-4, but I may be wrong.
Well, only one way to find out, I suppose.
Yeah. I probably need to find more like Claydol mechanics for this deck in real life. Oh, shivers. Yeah, that was always a good sign, yet not. Kinda don't like riding that one. Okay, you can. Sure, that's fine. Okay, let's go. Why am I not surprised? That's very sad. First out of the gates already kena misgrade. Depression.
Yikers.
But then my last okay, normal already. Numb already. I don't feel anything.
And they shall feel no pain.
How do I push this deck? The deck don't like me. I've been talking only good things about this deck. How can this deck not like me? That's so depressing.
I felt that.
Sometimes the deck just doesn't like.
Sometimes the deck just wants to be a bit pissy.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same as dating. Sometimes you just talk good things, but I still don't like it.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Man.
goodness.
Don't remind me.
It's okay, we've all been there.
Are you sure? About
Except,
that?
Yes.
some of us have been there.
Okay, some of us have been there.
Yes. I've heard stories though. I've heard many stories.
One story too many, bro.
Oh no, I would no, not many stories, many stories. Let's just say that Australian dating is very different than Singaporean dating.
Oh my god.
Actually, Django, is it safe to tell
Tell what?
the story on stream? Because I want to listen for a few of them.
How about we take that discussion offline,
I
boys?
think no lah. No.
Not here.
I can share off stream lah, but I think
Alright.
sharing on stream is breach of privacy.
Story stream, you have to wait for some other time.
Some other time.
Okay, this turn is pretty strong.
If you're looking to get your sauce output here, I'm sorry, today's not the day.
Sauce.
Are you okay?
No, he's not. He's desperate for some.
You know.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, it's here first, then. Oh, okay.
Django,
Yes.
somebody just booked 4 eggs in the instance of 2 seconds.
Nice.
I'm sorry?
5, make that 5. Make that 5.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna
bingo.
die.
I'm assuming you're just playing with randoms, right?
Yes, correct. If I was
Yes, I
not,
did,
these people
bro.
wouldn't be alive right now.
So this is not a unicorn thing, is it?
No. I broke one, and then I don't know who broke another two. And then another person broke another two, so...
See, this is what we call lack of communication.
Oh, yeah, bomb detonator spawn. I expected as much with 5 eggs in an instance.
This is what we call
Everything that can
lack
go
of
wrong is going wrong,
communication.
isn't it?
This is what we call lack of communication.
Alright, let's see if I don't die here. Well, the problem with me playing Vanguard is always when I make a push like
Hey, Caswell is playing Chat Noir.
Yep.
Which one?
V Chat Noir.
No.
He's playing V Chat Noir.
The shadow gets an aneurysm.
No, it's not premium. He's playing V premium.
Aww.
Shiranui premium deck.
Here's Chat Noir gets excited.
So, Troy, there's a
Here's
funny story
V
about
Premium
that.
Not excited.
I think the only tournament that I've ever, like, for Vanguard I've ever been to was the one that I went to together with Hayang. We both remember this day very differently, but suffice to say, it was an interesting
Not
day.
fun. No, not
but,
fun. The opposite of fun.
but this tournament took place in like the big heyday of Dominate, and
Yeah.
so if you weren't fighting Gize, because Gize was also really big during it was either Gize, Chaos, or Dominate.
All the while.
Yeah.
And like this was also
I don't-
before the days of Jamio Congo and all that stuff. Like this was like the end of like pure G.
G era. Yeah.
Yes. So
I don't want to associate like Springfest 2018 with fun. This gives me PTSD, bro.
Mm-hmm.
just like I think I was a Dominate player for a short time. During G era I built a lot of different decks, but
Yeah. He's played everything.
I played everything.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, every time I too fast. Whatever.
Trigger sack.
Nice.
You see, the only thing you need in this game is trigger sack. That's all you need in this game.
Nice. What can I say, right? 7 is enough. Can I? Oh, either way, it's fine. I'm gonna throw this, right? No difference to me. I still got this. No, it doesn't make a difference. I am not using a sentinel. You retire like these two, right? Oh, the hand size is painfully huge. Jesus. Some of the double heal brought her back like, wow, so ahead. Oh, hello KO. A bit late, but welcome to the stream. We're about to end soon.
Yeah,
Hoping-
sadly, we are.
Yeah.
This is the last match of the stream for today.
Yes, because I need to prepare for a bigger event tomorrow.
Yeah, and I think Dan planned to stop at 12, but somehow we ended up dragging it up to now, so...
12:30. Well, it's not that much longer. It's only a little bit longer.
Well, assuming that one of them dies soon, then not
I
that much.
mean, stand loop decks. Well, we discussed that earlier in the stream.
Yeah.
We think that like, and this is what we based our theory like based on like what they've done already, which we think is good, is just hitting stands to 4 like per deck, like heals. If you want to rewatch the stream, we discussed it near the beginning. We've kind of outlined everything there. So
Yeah. Basically, we
wanna
went
go-
through our thoughts and predictions, so...
Yeah. And
it's
next
rewatch if you're curious.
And next Friday we'll be going over whether we were right, whether we were wrong, and then probably complaining about something or other.
Yeah, because we always find things to complain
If it
about.
goes
yes.
well, they'll be celebrating. If it doesn't go well, I will be celebrating.
Ah, yes, typical Shadow. Typical Shadow.
So hey, it's a win-win situation.
It's
for
a
one of
win-win
us.
situation.
No pass.
And if you have any comments, feel free to jump into the Discord server. You can
Yeah.
start a conversation there.
Yeah.
The conversation doesn't stop with the stream.
Yeah. We do talk about a lot of things offline as well. So if you want to interact with us directly, you can find us in the Discord. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Link in the description, guys.
Yeehaw! See, this is what we call quality plugging.
Yeah. I think we've done some amazing segues this stream, boys.
Quality plugging. Quality
Quality
plugging.
plugins.
Quality. I forget to call my second cat butler. I have many regrets. Oh, this is like major depression. Oh well.
Where's my hipster?
Cat Butler!
Mm-hmm.
Cat Butler Pog.
But
They're both the grade 2 skill. When the unit stands by your card's ability, man, this unit and one of the vanguards get 10k. So it's once per turn per copy, so I get 20k to my vanguard. Then Cat Butler gives me 3k.
Pog.
Pog. Very pog.
Beat over.
Indeed. Very much Pog.
Focus build. Looks like it since he's sitting on Shad Noah.
Bum, 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 bum.
I don't lose drive checks, right? Yeah, I don't lose drive checks.
Why does the Cat Butler look? Okay, I'm used to the old Cat Butler like art where he looks like
You're
that,
right.
you know?
He looks like he's bowing to you, right?
Yeah, this Cat Butler looks too happy. It's
This
just
He's
Cat
so
Butler looks so
cute!
happy. Yeah, he's happy wrecking the meta.
I like the cat is so cute, but I don't like it.
It's like, I like the art, but fuck the card, man.
Oh, there it goes.
it would be Hayang's reaction if Emperor was meta breaking.
Shut up!
I mean,
I like the art, but screw up.
But-
Like the skill
but-
can go screw itself.
yeah,
It's
but then like
it's
if the
a-
skill was meta breaking though, then you'd be like, I mean, I like the art, but like, I hate seeing that card on the opposite side of the table. I hate seeing that.
that can apply to a lot of cards.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, like I love the art very dearly, but every time Jungle takes him out, I just die a bit inside. I love Chat Noah. Hey, Kyle's got the right idea. Chat Noah.
Chad Noir.
Bad.
No, you see, the true Chad Noir is the old Chad Noir. If,
Oh damn, beautiful.
Shadow will agree with me on this, but if you really want to be Chad Noir, you have to play the
Jungle is absolutely correct for once.
For once.
Wait,
Not
why
Chat
is this?
Noir.
Why is it not the Chat Noir from Ladybug?
From what?
Oh my god.
Ladybug.
Like Chat Noah he's like cute, I guess.
I guess.
But I don't really like I never really did get into Ladybug though, so
Yeah, it's okay. Neither did I. I just watched it casually.
I just know Chat Noah is very cute.
Adrian is.
Like I was
is,
almost interested.
Mm.
Yeah, Adrian is
Adrian is.
I agree.
I'm very straight, but Adrian is.
Adrian is which one,
The guy.
He's a cat, Chat Noah. The
He's
black
blondie.
black cat.
He's
No, the blonde
that
hair.
Marionette is into.
The blondie that is very sexy.
Um,
No one take my.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I like how Kazuo took the effort to say that twice. One time on CFA and one time in chat.
No one take my cat.
No one take my cat.
My
Kitty.
cat.
Ore no mono da.
No, gotta play dominate our kitty.
Our kitty. No, see, Dominic will just say my kitty and then make you sack it after it's done. My kitty.
My kitty.
Smash and dash. 5k got. That's it.
I thought a lot of good things about Ladybug, but it was just never really my type of show, so I didn't get into it.
What is Ladybug? What show is that?
The Miraculous Ladybug. It's
Oh
like,
right, my brother watches that show.
yeah, it's like quite popular, and I've heard like good things about it, but
Yeah.
it's not my type of show. So
My brother and sister both went through like a phase where they were both watching it, and I just like I didn't understand why.
yeah, that's fair. I only know it because like people I know are like into the show, so yeah. What's going on here?
No, I'm trying to guard this. I think I'm guarding here, right? Okay.
I think one of the decks that I honestly regret giving up, like one of my decks I probably regret giving up the most is Gabriel back in the day.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Gabriel
I think-
is.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the decks that I regret giving up. Let me think.
I think Rescue is really nifty. Like, aside from it being like super OP, I just really like the concept. Like, it's really.
Yeah,
really
it's a really cool concept. Is there any other decks that I like kind of regret giving up?
You regret giving up Dominate?
Not really.
That's fair.
Yeah, not really. Dominate was just kind of boring after a while.
Yeah.
I think it was,
Yeah.
Dominate was one of the first decks to go actually. So.
Like, in G, like, the decks I regret not building were like Rescue and Harry, because like, just two decks I really found really, really cool.
Yeah, I think Angel's probably like the deck that I regret giving up the most.
Angel has always had a very like interesting like mechanic, because they mess with like the one zone that like only they can touch
Which is
really.
why I never sold the one copy of the V Gabriel that I pulled.
Nice.
Okay,
Okay, I'm thinking like very deeply about how do I attack here, because like.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Magical transformations, cool. It is cool.
If you like magical transformations, may I refer you to points over at Precure.
Oh my god.
Right.
And if you're not into that, Kamen Rider's that way.
Nice.
Nice.
And then if you want something sort of in between Super Sentai, it's just right behind me.
Nice.
Jungle's just standing at the crossroads.
You're looking for Gundam, look up.
Oh my god.
Thanks,
Go
thanks,
upward.
thanks.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
They're flying,
Yeah.
like they're flying robots. So
Okay, let's
look up.
Oh my god,
Kazuo's
goodness.
hand.
Damn. I always regret not getting to Vanguard like earlier when I did. Like, I came up from hiatus way too late. Like by the time I came back, like G was ending, and then like I was like completely out of B. So yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I think you only came back in V when Percival came back.
Yeah, I only came back because of Agloville. Not impossible.
Kamen Rider and Giant. Yes, Troy. See, I never really got into the Dimension Police vibe though. Like I think
I don't like mecha.
Yeah.
So like
like I said, I built everything. So at one point, I believe I galloped, but
yeah, you pay
But,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
but it,
Like-
I think like probably one of the cards I remember playing most is what Great Die King,
Oh
the
my god.
GBA. Just like slab and give everything plus 60k.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
There are some clans I will never play simply because I don't like the aesthetic. Because I'm a very aesthetic based person. Like the rest can agree to that. So if the deck has like that clan has like pretty girls and boys, I will probably be tempted to pick it up.
Which is also why she's sort of been disappointed with all like the D cards recently.
Yeah, like I only played Hexor because I promised to build Kita, and I pulled SP Hexor, which was just saying something.
Destiny! Destiny!
Yeah. Also because OTT was like my very first clan in Vanguard.
The plan, Kazu.
Yeah.
It's all part of
Like a lot of the side units have appealed to her, but none of like the main units.
Yeah, because the thing is, all the nice looking side units support Bastion, and I don't want to play Bastion, so yeah, I'm just looking at the. Let me see.
I managed to somehow win.
See?
How?
Rise up.
Oh, I think I guess you did end on a lose streak after
Yeah,
all.
see, and ending the night with a win. See?
Yep, getting that
We take
W.
those. We take those. We take those.
That means tomorrow you're gonna win everything.
Oh no, tomorrow's gonna go horribly down.
Okay, but I guess the riser deck needs a few fixes. Like I need more maximum risers, cause like maximum riser on front here is like right up here it's like 27, which is much better numbers. I should have pushed my I honestly felt that I should have pushed the. Thank God I didn't use all my cat butlers. I felt that I probably shouldn't have used some of them, because she ended up taking the damage anyway. She used like all of them in like 1 turn when there is like 5 damage, and she just just pump all the drive checks to right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You force them to a situation where they actually have to block, and that's when your cat butlers would be the most like efficient. Yeah,
Yeah,
when
Ren,
the
I feel that. I feel
hiatus
that. I went into hiatus start of V actually. I upgraded my Oracle deck to Ichitom and then went into hiatus. And then I came back when the Ward came back.
Yeah, Eugene, best girl.
Eugene is best girl, can't change my mind.
Yeah. The thing about like, I kind of feel bad for people who came in to like Vanguard at the V era, cause like, okay, can we agree that the V era was kind of a mistake? Because
You missed out on the golden era of Vanguard. Basically.
yeah, it's like
I think
they resolved to fix things with V, but ended up kind of
Just,
breaking
like,
things again.
making
They fixed it in the initial like 1-2 set, and then it spiraled back to
yeah, then it just went downhill from there.
It's like the New Year's resolution where you follow for 1-2 days and
yeah. But yeah.
Okay, guys. Now, since it is the end of the last match, this is the end of the discussion / fight stream.
Yep.
Yep.
Next week we'll see what we got right, what we got wrong. So come back next week for that. Same time, same place.
Same time, same place. If you guys like what
Hope
you
you guys
see,
enjoyed the discussions and the fights.
do remember to slam that like and subscribe button and ring that bell so you can get the latest notifications whenever I want to stream, or when Cap and the others decide to post more videos or make more content for the channel. Do note we also have our socials like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we have our Discord server. Of course, links are all in the description below, so do check those out. If you wanna join us on these stream nights like this, or the Saturday Bell Spirits nights, depending on which games you play. What else do we have? We also have our Twitch. Link in the description, where Cap and the others cover video games that I do not play because I haven't put anything up for like streaming yet. Maybe Genshin, maybe Battlegrounds. We'll see. Maybe. Or maybe even Risk of Rain with the others. Who knows?
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see how
we'll see what happens.
Considering the pandemic. Yeah, I hope everyone is staying safe. So I hope you guys
We'll see you next
enjoy
week.
the stream, and we'll see you again, tomorrow
Next week.
actually.
Oh yes, well,
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow for
tomorrow
Battle
is
Spirits
Bye.
and Vanguard next week.
Bye everyone.
Yeah.
See you.
See ya. Bye.
Bye, bye.
Have a good night.